What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City live stream. We're going to be doing the live watch-along today of the Premier League clash between Crystal Palace and Manchester City from Selhurst Park, albeit it's probably one of the least most important games for Manchester City this season so far. This game is sandwiched between two massive clashes between PSG and Manchester City. We've already gone through the first leg. City have ended up picking up a fantastic away victory in Paris by 2-1, but we still have the job to finish in Manchester on Tuesday evening. City have made 8 changes to today's lineup for this game against Crystal Palace, with all eyes on that match against PSG on Tuesday evening. That is absolutely hilarious. So, yes, we do have that to look forward to for this game. Of course, Manchester City know that with a win today, it sends us only one victory away from the Premier League title. We know that if City win today and Manchester United lose tomorrow, we are Premier League champions. But we still have a job to do here. City have got a good, strong, decent side out for this game, and I'm hoping it's going to be a nice competitive game. I think this is going to be a close one. I think City are going to look a bit lethargic as well with so many changes. It happens, it's natural. We, of course, lost against Leeds and lost against Chelsea when making the same amount of changes as what we've made in this game. So I think City might get off to a bit of a slow start. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can gel relatively quickly and we can do something that we didn't do in either of them games, and that's take the lead and look to apply the pressure that way. We didn't do our normal game against either Leeds or Chelsea. We need to be rectifying that in this game. So, before I crack on and speak about the teams and my thoughts for this game, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. 17,000 subscribers is the aim. We're only 3 subscribers away from 16,500 subscribers, so hopefully we can hit that during this live stream today. That would be absolutely fantastic and send us less than 500 subs away from our goal of 17k subscribers. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, then you can find my social media links in the description below, or also on the yellow banner too. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email, it's also in the description below and on the yellow banner too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this live watch along. Once more, minimum aim is 100 likes, so any help towards that, ladies and gentlemen, would be much appreciated. We're currently now only 83 likes away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. And lastly, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below if you are watching this video after the game has finished, or if you're watching it live right now, let me know your thoughts in the live chat. Hoping to do plenty of live interaction with all of you guys. I can see we've got JSGC member Adam Quinn in the chat once more. Thank you very much to Adam for tuning in. He's going for 3-1 to Manchester City and also looking for 100 likes, of course, is the aim. We're 82 likes now away from that goal. We've got W Lock in the chat as well. Hello, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. We'll speak more about the City team and formation when I get onto that in just one moment. We've got that Cardiff City fan as well tuning in, so thank you very much for tuning in. Hello, I do hope that you are well. Indiana as well tuning in, thank you very much for that. Hoping for a Palace victory here, hoping Manchester United to have their kind of last chance saloon towards the Premier League title. You fancy a win for City today, and that's that, basically. So yeah, they're literally just... We're on the verge. We just need to make sure we're keeping ourselves and putting ourselves under, putting ourselves in the best situation as possible. We know a loss today and a United win tomorrow, and all of a sudden it sets us back a couple of weeks, and with only a few games remaining of the season, the last thing you want to do is start to prolong the winning of the Premier League title and start sending it to maybe the penultimate game or even the last game of the season. That isn't the ideal situation that we want to be in. We want the Premier League won as soon as possible. A win today means we could well win it tomorrow if Liverpool do beat Manchester United at Old Trafford. What we need to be looking for here, though, is just a victory. And like I said, I think we've got a team out here that is capable of winning this game. We've got Clarksman as well, thank you for tuning in. We've got Owen as well, tuning in as well, so that is much appreciated. We've got Citizens for Life as well, tuning in 7 AM early in the morning. They're tuning in from the East Coast. So thank you very much for tuning in there. That is early, and I'm appreciative that you are here on my live watch along to do some interaction. We've got Raymond as well tuning in. W Lot going for 2-0 to Manchester City. We've got JP in the chat going for 3-1 to Manchester City. That Cardiff City fan going for 2-1 to Manchester City. Clark's man going for 4-0 to Manchester City. We've also got Mohammed in on the chat as well. And we've also got Mixid as well helping to moderate the chat. So thank you very much to Mixid for tuning in. It is much appreciated by me. So we are now only 23 minutes away from kickoff for this game. Like I said, it's sandwiched between the two games between PSG. You feel like they're the priority for Manchester City at this moment in time. Yeah, that's the situation and where we are at. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get up the teams. We're going to speak about the teams and speak about everything that there is to speak about. So, the teams then for today. We're going to start off with our opposition's Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace lining up today with Guaita in goal. They're going with Ward at right back, Mitchell at left back. They've got Kouyate and Scott Dan through the middle. They've got Milivojevic going through the middle along with Riedewald and Eze. They've got Andros Townsend at one end. We've got Wilfried Zaha on the left wing, and they're going with Christian Benteke through the middle. So that's an attacking lineup there from Crystal Palace. Looks like they're wanting to take the game to us, which is good to see. Hopefully that will be able to help us create some space, which would be always ideal what we're looking for. We've got Jeffrey Schlupp on the bench. We've got Michy Batshuayi as well, Gary Cahill, Martin Kelly, Jordan Ayew, Jean Mateta, as well as James McCarthy, Jack Butland and Patrick Van Aanholt is the lineup for Crystal Palace today. It's a decent team. They're not in the greatest of form. I did mention this in my preview for this game. For Manchester City today, one footballer going for Manchester City looking like they're lining up with a 4-4-1-1. They could be right with that. It could be a traditional 4-4-2 from Manchester City. So I'll just go through the lineup first. We've got Ederson in goal, Cancelo right back, Mendy left back, centre-back pairing of Ake and Laporte. I did speak about that in last weekend's game. Potential of seeing Laporte and Ake. I'm not sure if it would work or not, but we're going with that today. I thought maybe it might have been the nod for Garcia, but there we go. Going with the double pivot of Fernandinho and Rodri. I'm wondering which of the players is going to be given more of an advanced role. I reckon it could well be Rodri. Then we've got Ferran Torres, Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus and Sergio Aguero all starting up top. It could well be four attackers. It could be a 4-2-4 from Manchester City. I reckon it will be one of either Ferran Torres or Raheem Sterling maybe cutting through the centre, playing a more central role for City for this game. And then I reckon we might be seeing Jesus possibly drifting out wide. I reckon it'll be Sterling through the middle, Jesus on the left, Torres on the right and Aguero through the middle is what I reckon City might go with here. It's an attacking lineup. It's a bit strange. I'm not too sure how this is going to work for City. It could be a great success or it could be a disaster. I'm not too sure. If I'm honest, City's bench and the majority of these players you would think are going to be playing against PSG. Kevin De Bruyne, Oleksandr Zinchenko, Phil Foden, Zack Steffen, Ilkay Gundogan, Ruben Dias, Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez and Kyle Walker is Manchester City's team for this game. I did speak about in my preview again that both Rodri and also Bernardo Silva, they did not start in the game against Spurs, so I thought they might be given the nod going into this game. I went with Bernardo Silva, we ended up going with Rodri instead, so there we go. So do let me know your thoughts of the lineup in the chat, that would be much appreciated. We've also got, who else we've got in on the live chat? Thank you very much, that Cardiff City fan, for that nice comment there. We've got Owen in as well in the chat. We've got I Am Guardiola tuning in. We've got Kayak as well, Mohammed too. So thank you very much for tuning in. We've got Kanishik as well. Thank you for tuning in, much appreciated. Like I said, the priority is the Champions League really, rather than this game. Kind of is as simple as that really for Manchester City. We know that this game, quite frankly, in the grand scheme of things, isn't that important. We do know a win today means we can win the Premier League this weekend. we're still in our own hands, regardless of what United do this weekend. If City win this game, we know next weekend, if we do win against Chelsea, then we win the Premier League, and it doesn't matter what Manchester United do. So we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, I will be doing a live watch-along of the United game tomorrow against Liverpool at Old Trafford if Manchester City win this game, because we know that if Liverpool win tomorrow, City win the Premier League after that. So there we go. So there we go. Golden, not too sure why Bernardo Silva wasn't started. I'd have gone with him ahead of Rodri, if I'm honest, but there we go. We've got Juma as well in on the chat. We've got Ray in on the chat as well, so thank you very much for tuning in. We've also got Nadia tuning in as well, so thank you very much for that. It is much appreciated by me. We're now on the countdown to kick-off. We've got 18 minutes to go until we have kick-off for this game between Crystal Palace and Manchester City. Don't forget to leave your score predictions in the live chat. It is, bro. It's a free hit. It's as simple as that for City. A free hit for this game. It's all about that game on Tuesday evening. The most important thing is that game. Dale.
How are we doing?
Not too bad, mate. You?
Good.
Good. I'll move up. Right. Give you some space. Give you some room there. I'll give you some space there. Thanks for tuning in, Dale, once more. Oh, what's your thoughts then on this game? Bit of a you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Plenty of Coke as a substitute. I'll be honest, I've Pepsi's grown on me. I think it's overtaken Coca-Cola at the moment for me. Hello, Ness. Ness getting in on there as well. Now leaving. Oh, I don't think this is going to be a very good game. That's my honest opinion. Didn't even know you were there.
I think it's just going to be
Needs to be a bit of a boring
going through the
game.
motions.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, Daniel going for 3-1, Mohamed going for 3-0, Golden going for 3-1 to Manchester City.
Because of Wednesday's result just makes this a little less important, doesn't it, for today? Because you've still got other games.
Yeah. Although, a win today, it's good for momentum. It's good for getting that winning feeling and keeping the momentum going. Pep Guardiola said midweek after that victory in Paris that the City players got into the dressing room. They didn't celebrate. They didn't have a big party like we normally do when we get an important victory. Like if you've watched the All or Nothing documentary, the City players do love having a good celebration in the changing room. Said it was none of that. It was just a sense of it's a job done for the away match. We've still got the job to do in Manchester before any party does happen. However, we know that if a win today, and they'll be able to have a party, they'll be able to celebrate, and they deserve it. They completely do deserve it, having an outstanding season in what's been a very difficult season with no fans to be able to motivate and be used as the 12th man, so to speak. It's been a difficult season in terms of turnaround. Our season didn't end until near enough the end of August, and then we was asked to play again 2-3 weeks later in the Premier League. So we had no pre-season. There was very little break. There was very little turnaround. And yet Manchester City are on the clutches here of having an absolutely outstanding season, winning back the Premier League, holding on to the League Cup. We got to the FA Cup semi-final. There were people speaking about the quadruple once more. We've come closer to the quadruple than what we ever have before. And we've reached the Champions League semi-final, so we've made progress on that. And we have a great opportunity on Tuesday evening to reach the Champions League final, our first ever Champions League final. Mixed going for 1-0 to Manchester City. I'm happy with the team. I reckon I could 3-1 City. There we go. Throw it out there. 3-1 City. Why not? Dale, what's your score prediction for this one?
2-0.
2-0?
Yeah.
2-0 City?
Yeah.
Palace have won 1 in 7, not won in the last 3. Struggling a little bit for form. They've literally got nothing to play for. Nice attacking lineup from City. Like I said, it could well be a 4 in attack for us. It could be Sterling on the left, Ferran Torres on the right, and then going with Aguero and Gabriel Jesus through the middle, quite possibly. Maybe Jesus dropping a bit deeper and Aguero leading the line. It's nice to see Aguero starting, actually, if I'm honest. There we go. There we go. Can we get my second leg prediction? I will give all my thoughts in a preview. The preview will be up on Monday. Bank holiday Monday. 3-day weekend. Let's get the party started. Could well be a 4-4-2. I don't know. I really don't know. It's confusing, and the problem is if it's hopefully it won't be confusing to the players, because if it is, then it's not going to link up properly for City. I don't like the look of them red banners on the Premier League trophy. They need making blue very soon. Could be tomorrow. Could be as soon as tomorrow before them ribbons are made blue from red.
If United lose tomorrow, City win league. They win today.
I said if City win today, I'll live stream tomorrow that United game, because tomorrow could be a very important day. We face the prospect, if City win today, that quite possibly it could well be that City, in the space of just over 48 hours, could win the Premier League and reach the Champions League final. We're at that point now of no return. With absolute no return. It's going to be it's got the potential to be a great week. It could also be a very difficult week. And what City want to be looking for in this game, I think, is getting the 3 points, like we spoke about last night, where we lose and United win. It then delays us for a couple of weeks, and the last thing you want to be doing is taking this to the penultimate game. 1 or 2 bad results, and then all of a sudden, and particularly if we do reach the Champions League final, you're saying, there's a bit of pressure there, and when your big game players, you don't want them to be playing, and then all of a sudden they've got to play. Yes, the job's here to be done. Let's get the job done. It's what we have this squad for. I was happy we did a bit of rotation against Leeds. It was needed, it was a necessity, and it helped us in reaching our goal of getting to the semi-final, and we're doing it again here today, hopefully to help us reach our aim of reaching the Champions League final. Bren's the team lineup for Manchester City today. We'll go with Ederson in goal. It's Cancelo right back, Mendy at left back, centre back pairing of Ake and also Laporte in midfield. It's Rodri and Fernandinho, Torres on the right, Sterling on the left, and an attacking two of Jesus and Aguero. Right, still what, 11 minutes away? 11 minutes away from kick-off here, ladies and gentlemen, for this game. You will notice on my banner that I've not got my normal OneFootball banner. Hopefully that will be returning in time for the Champions League game on Tuesday. I just didn't manage to push through for the beginning of the month for this game. This game's fallen on the 1st and it's on a Saturday. Otherwise it'd be sponsored. There you go. So if you do want to go and download OneFootball, then link isn't at the top of my description for today, but it is on my other live streams if you do want to go and download OneFootball, and hopefully we'll have it sponsored for the next game on Tuesday against PSG. I'm just in the process of getting that all just signed and sealed. It isn't signed and sealed at the moment, but just in the process of getting that sorted. So, like I said, hopefully for Tuesday we will have that. So it does help to still support my channel. If you do want to go and download it, just go and check out my other videos. If you want to go and download OneFootball, there we go. Benjamin Mendy is back, but if it helps to keep Zinchenko fit, and Zinchenko was very good against PSG on Wednesday evening, then it's a sacrifice that I think is well made for City. I think it's about time Benjamin Mendy started proving himself, if I'm honest.
He looked after him, haven't they, for his injuries, so
he needs to start repaying to the club, yeah.
He's going to look a very expensive acquisition, that's not really.
Yeah. I agree. Doen, thanks for tuning in. Going for 1-0 to Manchester City. I'm not too sure what Wilfried Zaha would have brought to Manchester City, if I'm honest. I think Foden's really stepped up this season. So Foden's helped fill that gap that Leroy Sané left in us. So we haven't really felt the effects, have we?
No.
Of Sané leaving, and Sané's a brilliant player on his days, we all know. The bin dippers better win tomorrow. It's a big game because Liverpool, if they want Champions League football next season,
they've got to win the rest of the games.
Need to win that game, yeah.
They need to win all. They need to win every game.
Yeah. I don't get how you can go from dominating the Premier League to finishing outside the top four. I don't really get that.
They say teams are not one-man teams, but the loss of Van Dijk at the beginning of the season just crippled them.
It's poor on their behalf. They should
it
bringing players in to help if something like that happens.
It just goes to show that the squad depth isn't very good.
Yeah. Yeah,
they did say that last season and the season before.
Yeah, get any injuries.
They don't seem to have confidence in their other centre back.
No.
That much. Tuesday night Champions League.
Yeah. Big game. When are you staying over next week at any point? Wednesday. Yeah, I'm going to be doing live stream. So live stream today. There's a potential of a live stream tomorrow if City win today. Preview will be out on Monday. Tuesday night we go live for the game between City and PSG. And then we're going live again on Wednesday for the Chelsea-Real Madrid game. And hopefully City will win and make it through actually against PSG, just so there's a bit of meaning on that Chelsea game, because that's going to be a tough live stream if we go out and I have to watch that other game. Like, there's going to be no motivation there for me. So hopefully City can win. There'll be some meaning on that, and we can have a good scout of a potential finalist if we do get there. I think the City PSG game is a better game than what the Chelsea Real Madrid one is.
Yeah, I think the Chelsea Real Madrid, one goal's going to win it, whereas the other game, PSG needs to score 2 before the game even starts properly.
Yeah,
so they've got to go for it, haven't they?
It leaves them vulnerable to the counter-attack, We could be in for a little bit of a crazy 3-3 or something.
Could be, yeah.
I think that Chelsea one's going to be very close, of course. That was 1-1, wasn't it, in Spain?
I can see going for a quick early goal.
Reckon?
And then they'll have Ramos back as well, so they're going to harder to score against with Ramos at the back.
Yeah. I can see them being patient. I can see them getting first half just seeing everything out and getting the test for them, and then second half taking the game to them. Be a good game, I think, though. It'll be a close fought game. I don't think it'll be a high scoring game, but I think it'll be a good close game.
Leicester drew last night.
Did it finish 0-0?
1-1.
Was it 1-1? Who scored first? I've not been any luck.
Sure.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, I just.
The teams are coming out. We're being led by Fernandinho. So, quick chance for me just to get my promos in before the game does start. So don't forget, if you are watching this, you are enjoying the content, do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, put your push notifications on. As you can see now, we're less than 600 subs away from 17,000 subscribers. That is the aim here on the JSGC channel. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. We're only 3 subs away from 16,500 subscribers. So if you are watching this and you are enjoying the content, then please do subscribe. That would be much appreciated. Don't forget to also leave a thumbs up if you are enjoying this live watch along once more. Minimum aim 100 likes. We're less than 60 likes away from that goal now, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to check out my social media links in description below and on the yellow banner if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email is also in the description below and on the yellow banner too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, and let me know your thoughts in the live chat, including where you're tuning in from for this live watch along. I know quite a few people tuning in from the East Coast waking up nice and early there, so thank you very much for that. It is much appreciated. And also let me know your score prediction for this game. I'm going for 3-1 to Manchester City. City, of course, making 8 changes for this game with PSG in mind on Tuesday. City, no way, win today puts us in good stead for the Premier League. We know that if we win today and United lose tomorrow, bam, Premier League's all sorted this weekend. A loss for City and a win for United, it delays us for a couple of games. So, yeah, quite a bit riding on this game. It is a free hit, this game, for Manchester City. I think the most important thing for City here is the first team players that probably will be starting against PSG. So I'm looking towards players like Rodri, maybe Laporte or Cancelo could well be in and around the squad, that these players put in a good performance for City today, of course, and putting them in good stead to start that game, and also they're avoiding injury. Good opportunity today to see what Aguero and Jesus can do. Raheem Sterling being given another opportunity as well. Ferran Torres as well, looking forward to seeing what he can do. And Benjamin Mendy in for a difficult game, and hopefully he can put in a good performance. We've got Ake as well, and of course Ederson in goal. I should have mentioned Ederson actually in one of them players avoiding injury as well, but he's a goalkeeper. The likeliness of a goalkeeper getting injured in a game is 99 times. It's a risk. It's
probably gone with Steffen in the game.
Would you just to completely avoid it? Yeah, it's a good point.
Just to rest.
Could have gone with Steffen, but
I would have done.
We haven't.
He's quite capable of.
He's capable, of goalkeeping in this game.
He's not really under much threat, is he?
I do agree. Dad, thanks for tuning in. Hello, I hope you are well. Dad going for 3-1, same as me. I'm going for 3-1 to Manchester City as well. City today playing in their third kit. I was hoping we'd be playing in our nice, smart away kit, our black kit. I don't understand why we're not. Certainly nicer than that kit. We seem to be playing in that white kit a lot.
The thing is, it's a service in
not a real fan of it. Is it?
Very similar.
Not a real fan of it. So City in their white shirts, black shorts. Not too sure what colour the socks are. For this game, Crystal Palace, of course, in their usual lineup of blue and red shirts.
Did you plug in this all season, this open arms thing? Did you?
Yeah.
Obviously, somebody, the UK-based charity.
Yeah. We've got Dragon as well tuning in from Jamaica. Much appreciated. Very early in Jamaica, people tuning in. Takes a lot of dedication. I think people don't fully have an understanding of what it takes to follow an English team from a foreign country. I mean, you live in the Pacific coast in America. I mean, it's in the middle of the night, this, isn't it? This isn't a good kickoff time. It's probably the worst for foreign fans. Somewhere like Australia, it's suitable Saturday evening, late evening.
I suppose so, yeah.
New Zealand, though. You can't please everybody. It'd be nice to get some fans in very soon. Very soon.
They've gone for there's this early kickoff already scheduled in.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. As we do have kickoff for this game. I think they've done it in mind that City had played on the Tuesday in the Champions League.
It was.
So they just gave us the early kickoff because we couldn't possibly be playing on the Friday after playing on Wednesday.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Palace get themselves a throw-in. You wouldn't surprise me either.
The Premier League have got literally zero interest in teams playing in Europe. They're not interested. Like,
but they should. They should want the English.
They help them out. But
they should want the English teams to win the Champions League.
Got zero interest because I think there's a bit of a thing in them because the two biggest leagues in the world, the Champions League and the Premier League.
Yeah.
And I say that and meaning before any other European league, the Champions League, the second biggest one.
Yeah. If English teams are winning Champions League, it brings more interest. It brings more interest to the club, and more interest to the club. More interest to the Premier League.
You could end up with an all-English Europa League final and an all-English Champions League final. Again, it's not for the first time ever, is it?
Yeah. As it looks like Ake's going in at the right-hand side for Manchester City at centre-back. Is Fernandinho currently slotted in at right-back as Cancelo pushes further ahead. That might be something City actually look for. That didn't look like it went out. No complaints from Cancelo, so it must have. It just didn't look like it did. Wasn't a very good pass from Rodri.
No, it wasn't a good pass at all. lazy people.
Quite a few City fans now said they've been booing the Champions League. They've never had a good feeling towards it. They don't really like the Champions League. Now we're on the cusp of potentially getting to a Champions League final. There's quite a few that have said they've seen what it means now and the excitement and the build-up to it, and said they're now taking a little bit more to the Champions League. I was reading what a few Chelsea fans were making of it, and said what developed the love for the Champions League for them was consistently always reaching semi-finals and then big games.
Yeah, I don't.
And that's what you're looking for. Instead of always getting to quarterfinals, you want to always be getting to the big games in the semi-final, playing the biggest teams in Europe.
You can say you boo it and you don't like the competition, but the bottom line is, you're a football fan, you want to see the best players.
Yeah.
And the only way to see the best players in the world is
playing
the Champions League.
And the best players in the world want to be winning Champions Leagues, isn't it? It's quite simple.
Yeah.
It's prestigious. I was reading about some of the other fans. Liverpool, obviously the most successful European team in England. Quite a few of their fans were saying that there's no better feeling winning a European Cup. So it would be nice to be able to win it.
Not have any fans there.
It's a massive shame. Massive shame. Here is Sterling then. City having to drop deep a little bit. Good pressing from Palace. City do well just to be able to work the ball out. Here's Raheem Sterling. So he seems to be going through the middle, as I said. I wasn't expecting City to be going with two up top, so I reckon it'll probably be Jesus going through the on the left-hand side for City is what I reckon.
It's all a little bit scrappy, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Ray tuning in from Philippines. What time is it in the Philippines right now? People, there's a lot of love for this chair. It's a very grand chair. It's a very grand chair. It's like a throne. It'd be nice if it was blue, wouldn't it? Maybe I'll have to invest
in a blue one.
Did they do blue ones?
I would imagine they do.
They're probably going to be dark though, wouldn't they? Oh, really? What a dark blue one. There we go. It's like a little throne. That's a foul.
What's he doing there?
What, Wilfried Zaha clawing his face? I don't think he's been given a yellow card, and he should have. Now, what's your opinion, Dale, of VAR interfering with things like that? They could just say, look, we think that's a yellow card, and you're not even going to screen, just get given a yellow card.
I don't... my overall opinion is VAR should just not interfere with the game at all.
Unless that's not a bad ball. That's a good bit of defending.
Unless the officials ask
free
it
kick
to interfere. It shouldn't be interfering with the game at any point. I just don't like it.
Yeah. That was a good deep ball in that. It's perfectly onside. 6:33 a.m. in Jamaica. It's dedication. There's nothing malicious in that. He wins the header. I don't think that was a free kick. There we go. I don't think he's given a free kick actually. He's given a throw in to Crystal Palace. Selhurst Park. Never really thought about it. Would you like to visit there? South London, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never really thought about it. I don't even know where it is actually. INS. Want to join me? That's an unlucky ball through to Sterling. Since he can't mop it up and Palace can come away with the ball. Here's Townsend. Mendy in a foot race. Mendy does well, wins the ball back off Townsend. Good bit of defending that from Benjamin Mendy. He must be very frustrated as Ake chooses to play the ball out to Rodri now. Here is Mendy to Laporte. Thought Laporte was unlucky to miss out on the lineup on Wednesday against PSG. He'll probably be wanting his spot back off John Stones. He needs to put in a good performance here to potentially get that back. I can't see City changing anything against PSG, if I'm honest. Got Ruben Dias having a conversation with Bernardo Silva and Riyad Mahrez on the bench for City. Can't see. Pep Guardiola must be in his dream here. I can't see Pep Guardiola making a sub. You wouldn't have thought he was crying for 5 subs at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
Adelaide going for 2-0 to City.
You're going to be looking at the bench, aren't you? You're going to think, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Nah, forget it.
The only player that's probably not going to start on Tuesday on that bench is Steffen, so you for half time maybe.
Yeah.
Off you come. Go and have a run out. That would be nice. Laporte plays a crossfield, passes isn't very good, and it's defended by Palace. It's a bit slow from City at the moment.
It's just a bit.
It's just so 8 changes again. Happens, doesn't it?
Yeah. Same with the.
It's Jesus.
Cup semi-final.
It's a poor pass.
Them changes and it cost them a final place, but it's not really the matter, really.
It's all about priorities. Because if you don't go with that team against Chelsea, you're playing a weakened team against Villa, and you're running the risk of. Do you know what I mean? Then points not adding up. So it's almost like what's City's priority? Win the Premier League as quickly as possible, or reach an FA Cup final. And Pep said, Premier League, win it as quickly as possible. To be honest, as a shot comes in from, I don't know who that is, if I'm honest. Headed back to Ederson, he picks the ball up. Aaron's on the Cronenberg.
Who is?
Aaron.
So, good drink, Aaron.
It's French, isn't it?
It is.
Oh yeah, you was on it on
Wednesday night.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he said, drink it again on Tuesday, Dale, with good luck. Get the French drink out. There's a chance here for City if they can play it right. Ferran Torres isn't going to play it right. He's had to turn too many times. He did do alright. Aguero goes for his legs. He manages to get hold of the ball. Dad on it as well.
Get out at road. Dad's on Cronenberg as well.
Yeah, everyone's on Cronenberg, just not me.
That's a great ball. Okay.
Just slightly away from Aguero's chest, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've just never liked lager. That's why I apologise on the French drink. I saw Aaron play Football Manager a couple of years back, and he managed a team called Paris FC, which is a low division team in Paris. But obviously, being based in Paris, it has bags of potential to become a relatively big team, and they play at a decent sized stadium. And Paris FC's let Man City train there on Thursday after our game against PSG. As Mendy comes in with a cross, it's a good cross, and a shot comes in, and it's blocked. It's a shot from Ferran Torres. It's blocked and goes wide. It was a chance there.
Should have been a goal. It's a great.
Goes for placement rather than just putting his foot through it. It was a great ball by Mendy on his right foot as well. Yeah, it just goes for placement. It was, it's a good block. If I'm honest. Gets his body in the way there. There's nothing Ferran Torres really could do rather than take a touch. I'm not a real fan of the Premier League ball. I've started taking note of balls, of the footballs. That's a terrible, terrible corner from City. Don't even beat the first man at the near post. You want a lesson on how to take corners? Watch Angel Di Maria's corner for PSG when they score passes as Palace come and try and break away with Townsend. Right hand side. Sells himself short. He's got a good ball in, and Benteke wins the header, but he glances it wide. Just a bit too high for him, that wasn't it? So it's the top of his head and just skirts off the top of his head and wide. Back to my Paris point, he played as Paris FC, and we developed an idea to head to Paris for a weekend and said it'd be nice to have Paris FC playing and then PSG playing, because I've done a 3-season series on YouTube before playing as PSG. I really enjoyed it.
The Charlotte Stadium.
Yeah, it's a decent size as well.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Well, there you go. That's a fun fact. Paris FC and PSG were the same team until 1967 when they decided to separate.
It's a good old stadium, isn't it?
Yeah. Has potential there. Like, Paris is a big city. Think about London, how many clubs it's got, and then Paris has only got one major team in it, hasn't it? I mean, look at all the other major cities. The Bill, thank you very much for tuning in. I do hope you are well. Here's Raheem Sterling in an attacking position here for Manchester City. It's good work there with a flick on from Jesus. It's well defended by Palace, and they just hoof the ball forward. I'm going to take this opportunity again to do a bit of a promo, so don't forget, if you are watching this, you are enjoying the content, and do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Plenty more football and Manchester City content to come, and also to leave a thumbs up. Right, yeah, 100 likes is what we're aiming for. Fallen over there. Here is Ferran Torres. Handball's been given against him there, I think.
He's a big stadium.
It's a decent size. Here is Fernandinho now. He sold him short there to Rodri. Rodri does well to find a pass and finds Mendy. I think the guy with the afro is Riedewald, or whatever his name is. Here's Eze with the ball. He's bundled in the back by Cancelo, and a ball forward isn't to anyone in particular. Now, very interestingly, it looks like we're going with Fernandinho at right back.
At right back?
Yeah.
We're in League 2.
So City through 75% possession compared to 25 for Crystal Palace. Here's Laporte. Fernandinho, right back, crossfield pass, great crossfield pass to Gabriel Jesus. I think he wanted Benjamin Mendy to take that off him, but he didn't. Ran past the ball. Here is Laporte, Rodri now. It's a good pass of Aguero. Lacking a bit of sharpness at the moment, Aguero, not really involved in the game too much. And again, he hasn't played that often. Like it hit his arm as the referee chooses to play advantage to Palace instead.
Their average attendance is 3,800 a game. Not bad, is it, considering you've got PSG on your doorstep?
It's not bad. It has potential to become a big team with investment and a bit of TLC. That's a great tackle from Fernandinho. Winning the ball back high up for City. Ferran Torres plays the ball out to Gabriel Jesus. Good control from Jesus. Sterling decides to stretch the pitch out wide. Jesus decides to use Sterling. Here's Sterling then has a shot, and it's no accuracy. And it is high, it is wide, and it's out for a goal kick. So first 14 minutes here has been a bit meh from Manchester City at the moment. Here's Benteke coming forward, trying to cause problems, has a shot, and it's straight into Ederson. First shot on target for the game. No real conviction in the shot there. It was more of just a pot look, a long range effort, see what happens there. Sterling gives the ball well. Riedewald takes up the ball. But dodgy defending from City, and Rodri picks the ball up and takes the ball away. Here is Cancelo now. Here's Rodri. Laporte. I'll be live streaming next Saturday for the Chelsea game, going live at 5 o'clock. Here's Laporte. Aguero now to Rodri. Laporte once more. There's a nice crossfield pass at the Etihad Stadium. Man City win today and United win. If Liverpool or don't lose, sorry, then it's the game that City can win the Premier League next weekend. Big game against Chelsea actually as well. There's a bad cross comes in from Crystal Palace and out for... Sharp makes me laugh walking past the huddle.
I didn't take any notes.
That is funny. We're in the front room, that's why people are passing through.
Oh, someone asked.
Yeah.
Who's the lady that walked by?
Stale wife. One with the hood ups. Not my wife. That's a great ball. Sterling, chance. Controls it. Have a shot, Raz. Oh, he's taken a touch too many. A heavy touch there. Good defending by Mitchell.
Just put him off, didn't it? Just
did, yeah.
Bounced it against him, so to speak. It's a great run.
Great ball as well from Laporte. Bad bit of defending there. Raheem Sterling does great. No, Raheem Sterling needs to be smarter there. Raheem Sterling, I'll tell you what he should have done.
Give it to Aguero.
There we go. Takes a touch. Should have twisted that back onto his left foot. Should have just took the touch as well. Mitchell was always there. It's too heavy. Pep can't believe that. He's not happy with that. He has it about his game. He's such a good player, isn't he, Raheem Sterling? Such a good player, and then he's not got that in him. Am I going to be watching the boxing today? No, I am not. You know, I like boxing, but I've never actually watched anything. I wouldn't mind doing a live event just to see how it is, but...
I'm not for me. Not so warm again today. It was hailstoning before.
I still can't believe that guy in that convertible. Certainly not the weather to have the roof down. It's May now, ladies and gentlemen. It's May 1st.
It's 3 degrees.
And it's 3 degrees. Hello, Mum. Thank you for tuning in. It's 3 degrees. That's funny. Whew. It's been a pretty boring first 19 minutes of the game, hasn't it? Look at Roy Hodgson. How old is Roy Hodgson these days?
Oh, yeah, I was just having a look at his Wikipedia because I couldn't remember what foreign teams he'd managed other than...
He's experienced, isn't he?
Yeah, oh yeah. He's 73.
73.
Yeah, he's...
How old's Donald Trump?
Oh, I don't know.
Are they around the same age?
I would imagine so, yeah.
How much surgery do you reckon Donald Trump's had?
I don't even think that's Donald Trump, you see.
Two different
They've just
people.
got somebody else and surgeryed him to look like Donald Trump.
Oh, God.
And just pay him a lot of money to...
What's he doing these days?
Oh,
Isn't he in Florida playing golf last time I heard? I heard of him since.
He's not short of a bit of cash, is he? So he can do whatever he wants.
He's probably going back to doing the Apprentice.
I did actually read he's going to stand in the next election in 4 years' time.
The Republicans won't allow him to be in charge as that gets flipped towards the back post.
Oh,
I tell you what odds is Benjamin Mendy first goal, Dale? No, I'm in the process of trying to buy a house that I shouldn't be thinking about gambling, but I've given a couple of good... Oh, my mate's bet came in with that red card, by the way.
Oh, did it?
Good gambling tip. Betting companies hit me up. Apparently worth a good sponsor, actually, the betting companies. Just never really hear of anything from them. Yeah, I've reached out to them before. Never got back to me. Never mind. I had oh, that's a great ball! Aguero! Oh, what's Aguero doing? What's he doing?
Just...
I think it's one touch too many. Passing!
It's the same
for shot!
Frustration, isn't it?
Fernandinho. I think, what odds is Fernandinho yellow card any time today as well?
No.
The Bill reckons Donald Trump will run and he'll become president again in 2024. I'm not sure the Republican Party will allow it. He's not exactly in favour there, is he?
No.
Not that many expert on American politics. Though I am keeping an eye on what America's doing at the moment because I want to visit in June. So I'm hoping they'll open up the borders and they'll USA will get put on the green list and I'll be able to go. Have a nice, well-deserved break. Trump to buy Man United. Grief. Imagine seeing him turn up. He'd want it to be all about him, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Has he ever owned any sports teams before? Surely he's gone into that market at some point. It's a good play from Palace here. There's a chance here on the counter-attack. Oh, Fernandinho. Great tackle. It was out for a throw in there to Crystal Palace. I know he's done hotels.
Yeah, he owns quite a lot, really. Benjamin Mendy is 33 to 1.
To score first?
To score at
any time.
Any time.
Tell you what, if I had a spare tenner, if I earned that much money that I had to spare £10 to chuck around here and there, I reckon that'd be a good bet. 33 to there you go. 33 to 1, ladies and gentlemen. Benjamin Mendy, goal any time. I'm just going off his cross that he put in. He looks like he's up for it. It looks like he might just get into a position to score at some point. What odds is Fernandinho yellow card any time?
I'm just trying to find it.
To be carded. Surely it's odds on. It's great skills from Ferran Torres. It's a good pass here, and Sterling can't get his pass right. It's a good bit of defending from Ward, and Palace can come away with it. Yeah. City need to up the game, move the ball a bit quickly. Everything's a bit casual at the moment. Oh, he's put the ball through Rodri's legs. That'll be on Soccer AM next week. There's Fernandinho come away with it. I used to really like
Soccer AM.
It is. I used to really like Soccer AM.
Yeah, it went crap.
It went really bad. They got rid of Helen Chamberlain left.
Yeah.
I used to like Frankie Friars when he went to away days, you know, doing like a 2-minute brief session on away days.
Yeah.
It's time to keep your nut down. It weren't a bad show, a good 2-hour Saturday morning show, yeah. Yeah, it went rubbish. I remember them doing. They had City fans on, and how many fans was it? 8 they used to bring in that little stand, and they had City playing in London that day, so they had eight fans in for the Soccer AM. And I'm fairly sure they contacted 7 fans to come in, so they could have an empty seat in.
That's right. Fernandinho 7 to 2 for a card.
It's worth a tenner, isn't it? Tenner 7 to 2. It's ridiculous. Returns what? Over 30 quid.
30 quid, yeah.
You had a spare tenner. Got any money in your account?
Sent off. Let's have a look.
He's not the type of player to get sent off.
It's
I don't reckon.
66 to 1 to be sent off.
If I was to have a couple of spare 20 quid and a couple of £10 bets, that's where I'd go along. But it's a good market to go in, apparently, to be carded.
Yeah.
Get some good odds, but in £5-10 bets can be guaranteed like £15-20 for some of the dirtiest players. Like Fernandinho, he's just a walking, isn't he? He's a walking yellow card.
Yeah.
He loves a yellow card.
That's a 10 to 1 to win this, you know.
So has he got a free kick? I don't think he has. He's got himself a reputation of going down too easy. He's like Neymar. Once you come with that stigma, you struggle to get in, really.
What score did you go for, Jay? 3-1?
I'm going for 3-1.
3-1. 3-1 to Palace is 100 to 1. 3-1 to City is 12 to 1. That's a big difference.
It's a big difference, that, yeah.
Wow.
Really big difference. Now we've got 32 likes to go. Set to 100 likes. Here is Townsend bringing the ball forward for Crystal Palace.
So to reach 100 to 1 for City, right? The score's got to be 6-1.
Oh God. It's just not going to happen, is it?
Oh.
As ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed another milestone. 16,500 subscribers. Done really well. It's only taken me 3 days to pick up 100 subscribers.
It's not bad then, is it?
Not bad at all. Just noticing the algorithms, the views, the interest in my channels are starting just to creep itself back in there. We're starting just to climb again, which is good, of course, with the end of the season now fast approaching and the summer transfer window coming just in at the right time, in my opinion. So we're now less than 500 subs away from 17k subscribers, as Ward's into a great position in the penalty area, and City haven't cleared it, and it's a great save from Ederson there. City really angry that they've not got themselves a free kick. Ake felt like he was bundled over there. Good closing down there from Ederson, and certainly the best chance of the game so far. Ward should never have been allowed that space in the first place. Good bit of defending. It was a free kick, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make sure he gets the ball.
Why didn't Ward take a shot?
And the weird thing is, if that had gone in, VAR
would have ruled that out.
I don't think they would have.
Do you know?
No. I think they're that incompetent that they'd stick with the referee's original decision not to show the referee up.
Oh,
Thank you very much, Dad.
Kick.
Thank you very much.
I don't think that's a free kick at all.
It's Michael Oliver.
Watch. Just a shoulder charge. He's just
strong.
stronger than him, isn't he?
He's got to be stronger there, Mitchell.
Of course he has. He's a defender. He's allowed himself to be bullied off the ball and then got a free kick.
A shoulder to shoulder is deemed a free kick, yet a pull at the back to have a shot. Welcome to the Premier League and officiating.
It's been horrendous this year, hasn't it?
You ever thought of a career change, Dale, and become a referee? Can't do any worse.
No, we're too biased.
I don't like that team.
Yeah.
You want that penalty? No. Stonewall? No.
No Southern team.
Go to the screen. Clear penalty? No. No, not for me.
We're one of the most successful Northwest teams ever.
Yeah. Ball gets played to the back post by Palace. Benteke can nearly control it, and Riedewald gets a shot in.
He needs to move his hair out of his eyes. Some head of hair, that is.
That is some head of hair.
Like Jimi Hendrix.
Good guitarist. Who came away limping there? Rodri.
Get a corner out of that.
No, I don't think so. He's just glanced, just put his foot through it. We're now 28 likes away from 100 likes, which is brilliant. Wasn't expecting there to be too much demand, if I'm honest, for this game. Early kick-off.
No.
It was a bit of a free hit. Obviously, a bigger game coming up on Tuesday. But, yeah, not bad nonetheless. So thank you, everyone. Much appreciated. We'll get our code in the background. Is that the...
That's
code?
Illegal streaming.
Illegal streaming, yeah.
Yeah, so that code's basically linked to that box. So if I stream this game, they know how many times...
Yeah, that's a great ball. It's unlucky, that. Yeah, so they know what's happening.
Yeah. And that's where you get your fines per stream.
Yeah.
That guy got £30,000 fine.
Was it?
Mm.
Yeah, my computer can pick up on it. Yeah, streaming games. So I can't actually put... I can't go on BT Sport right now and put the BT Sport website on my laptop. Because I've got a streaming... Also my OBS streaming service is running right now.
Oh, so that stops that from...
So it'd stop it from viewing because it's looking like... Because I've got a streaming service running and football on as well, that I'm illegally running that stream. which is why I've always used a second device. I used to use the laptop. If you remember, I used to take 2 laptops up, game on one laptop, with my laptop to stream me. Then I can use my mobile phone sometimes if I'm feeling particularly lazy, particularly if I'm doing before we moved the desk, when we moved the desk to the TV, I just put it on the TV and use the apps off the Now TV stick, is what I use now. And down here watching it off Virgin Media on BT Sport.
On Ultimate,
I don't know. No idea. It's a good challenge that from Fernandinho. He's a walking yellow card. He's going to get a yellow card. I'm not put a tenner on. We're missing out on 30 quid. Golden, I will be doing a stream for the Man United Liverpool game tomorrow, only if City win today. If we win today, then I will. Benjamin Mendy pops out. That's going on Soccer AM as well. Here is Rodri now. Space out on the right. Here's Cancelo. I have no idea. I've not even looked. I'll have a look.
I think...
It's just this game I don't think is a gimme, so I've not really pre-planned anything further ahead. It kicks off tomorrow at 4:30. I'll probably go live like 5 minutes before the game, I think. Yeah. Because it's obviously not a City game. Still a big game, quite a bit of interest, I reckon, in.
Yes, I think United might go for it because they had a good win, didn't they, on Thursday, so they've got... That game's done and dusted, you would imagine, wouldn't you? So
Man United will just want to get one over Liverpool. I can see Man United... after next Thursday, losing a bit of interest, particularly if City win today, losing a bit of interest in the Premier League, and they'll start then moving their attention towards
the Europa League.
Yeah, they're already in the Champions League. It's just going to be a case of they might get into pot 1. It makes their life a bit easier being in pot 1. I'd probably say more interesting game, probably that Arsenal Villarreal game.
2-1.
2-1. It's nearly a disaster for Arsenal. Managed to get an away goal, so it gives them a chance.
It should scrap the away goal.
I would say yes, but I think it adds something to the game. Pass for Fernandinho was good. It just about made it where it needed to. If it didn't, I'd have criticised him.
It was a good touch by Aguero.
Yeah, he's still got something there, Aguero. He's going to be a good buy for anyone that gets him.
To me, I think City have made a mistake. I think a 1-year contract wouldn't have.
I think 12 months on the same wage that he's on. Give him an extra 12 months and see what he can do.
He does it in these games. This is, you know what I mean. He's gonna get 20 of these games, 10 of these games a year into your Burnleys and your teams coming up, your Norwiches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, especially as it gets further into the season, the Champions League and the bigger games become more important.
I would have given. What I would have done is I would bring in a striker regardless. Top class striker this summer. Spend whatever needs to be spent to bring one in. Jesus I would be looking at using either in attack or in out wide, because he can play on the left wing as well, and just rotate Jesus there, and he can be our squad player, because putting Aguero on an extra 12 months would allow us to... We've got a young striker, Liam Delap. He's Rory Delap's son. I think he's City's top goal scorer for our elite development team, our youth team. And there's quite a bit of interest in the Championship on loaning him next season to be used as a striker. He scored for City in the Carabao Cup against Bournemouth, and he's got a real good physical presence to him. He looks like a really tidy striker. Aguero into a great position here. Gets it back somehow, gets a shot away, and it's blocked. Yeah, he looks like a really tidy prospect, but I think he needs rather than playing... Oh, what a ball! Jesus! 1-0 Manchester City! The offside flag does go up, though. So let's not get too excited. VAR will have a look at this. It's very Gabriel Jesus to be offside, isn't it?
It is.
He loves being offside. So that doesn't surprise me. I'm just going to wait for the replay here. I think his arm's certainly offside. Yeah. Don't get too excited, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's about half a yard offside here. Poor positioning from him.
Not even looking at it, are they?
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't think they're going to have a look at this. I thought it was offside as well.
Oh, they are.
They're just waiting. Yeah, he's picking the ball up. So VAR are going to have a look at this. I think they've said offside because the linesman's now running back. Yeah. So I think he's offside.
He did look it.
He did, yeah. don't think play's going to resume yet. So offside is the decision. So it does remain 0-0. It's a good finish that though.
It was a good
Jesus on the volley. Good finish. So it does remain 0-0 here, unfortunately. Yeah, he looks like a really tidy striker. I think he needs, rather than playing youth football, 46 games in the Championship, proper man's game, see what he's capable of. Because they're on about him coming into the... Yeah, you go offside. He's a good... Yeah, he's about half a yard. Half a yard offside. But I'm happy with that system. Like, that didn't take long to make that decision. Doesn't need... Do you know what I mean? Doesn't need...
That's fine, yeah. It just gets me up when it interferes with the on-field decisions. Because to me, there's no point having officials if that's going to just interfere with...
Yeah. With the flow of the game.
You know, if a player goes to a referee and says, that's just happened, and the referee goes, well, I didn't see it, then I'll go to VAR, let's have a look. I've got no disagreement with that at all. Or if a liner says, oh, that's just happened, and the referee says, oh, I'm not sure. If they're not sure, then go to VAR. But you've got to ask for it. You can't give a goal and then go back and start a game.
That's a great pass.
Oh, hold on.
That was a lucky touch from Sterling. Here's Aguero now. Ferran Torres.
Oh, it's a good ball.
It's a great ball. Aguero gets a shot away, and it's wide by Aguero, and he's down on the floor. Not injured. He's just down on the floor because he can't believe he's missed.
Should have hit it there, shouldn't he?
He's looked lively, Aguero. Yeah, I'd have given him 12 months. I mean, the talk is it's Barcelona that he's going to go to, and if you're good enough to go to Barcelona and play in their first 11, you're good enough to be at Manchester City. I mean, maybe Aguero... I don't know what the situation is. As far as I'm aware, Aguero, he's never not been happy at City. He hasn't.
No, I think he's just... They just don't see where he fits anymore, I suppose.
So... Yeah, I think it's just the injuries that he's had for the last season. I don't think City are happy with it. But we run a risk. Like, there's a chance here for Palace. Eze! It's a shot and it's mile wide.
You see Ederson's dive then? What's this? He just falls himself to watch.
When he realises how wide it's going, yeah. Once he realises how wide it's going.
He's just
and yeah,
no. Even stretch.
Yeah, just okay. Yeah, it's going wide. That's funny. Yeah, I just. We face a situation where we might not sign a striker in the summer, and we're letting Aguero leave, and it's so risky. I like Sterling, I like Jesus, I like Ferran Torres. I think they're all good players, but. Out and out.
Then they were Grealish again, weren't they?
It's not see where he fits in.
I can see Grealish being at United or something like that.
He keeps getting linked with City. It's all about his social media. Every time he posts, he's posting about Kevin De Bruyne. And Jack Grealish, he adores Kevin De Bruyne. He loves how he plays. And I think that's his inspiration, what he wants to be like.
The press are just putting 2 and 2 together and getting 64.
Yeah. Ferran Torres, a great ball across. It's a great ball across.
I don't think he's good enough, to be honest. He's not... I think Pep would get fed up with him pretty quick with the theatrical stuff and his attitude and stuff like that.
No one's there to tap it in. It's a good ball across that from Ferran Torres and right in the danger zone. Well, Benjamin Mendy needs to be making that run. He makes that run, his first goal. It's that goal that I was speaking about, ladies and gentlemen. It was there to be had. What's your...
Still play, is he retired now?
Who?
Tim Cahill.
Gary Cahill. Or...
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Are you on about
Gary Cahill?
Gary Cahill's on the bench. Yeah, he's still there. I think he's out of contract this summer.
Where did Tim go? He used to play for Everton.
He used to play for Everton. He was a great player.
Good player, yeah.
Really good player, yeah. Really good player. Arguably one of Australia's best players.
He's like the prodigal son, isn't he?
Yeah. I was a fan of Mark Viduka though. He's Australian. There are some good football players out there actually, previously for Australia. I think they're going through a little dark patch where they've not really got anybody.
No.
We've got a player called Daniel Arzani at City that was meant to be like the next big thing. Just plagued with injuries, and he'd probably go going back to Australia with his tail between his legs as Sterling makes a driving run into the penalty area. Gets the ball out to Mendy. Good cross in from Mendy. Mendy's having a good game. I'm telling you. What was it again, Dale? 300 and odds? 30 to 1 it was. 33, wasn't it? 33 to 1. Tenner on, ladies and gentlemen. There's 330 quid. Tell you what, William Hill, Betfred, Paddy Power, they're missing out. They need to get me sponsored, don't they? Free £10 free bet. I'll get you some money. Dino carded at any time, 7 to 2. 33 to 1. Benjamin Mendy, goal any time. It's happening. What was it? 12 to 1, 3-1 Manchester City. There's all my tips. This is, of course, on the back end of me saying that Idrissa Gueye for PSG would be carded any time. Not a red card.
Red card.
There's just certain games with certain players, really, that you can tell things are going to happen before they've even happened. A bit like Man United playing Liverpool tomorrow. If Roy Keane was still playing, it would just be a guaranteed yellow card.
Yeah,
before the whistle's even gone. Yeah, you just know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Aaron's got his 50p out. That's funny. I agree there, Dragon. Yeah, Mendy and Ferran Torres actually are playing really well. They're getting some really good balls across. Just not happen for City as of right now. We haven't played bad actually. I don't think.
No,
it's just not made it work yet. We haven't played bad. Here's Rodri, nice crossfield pass to Joao Cancelo. He gets a touch. Here's Ferran Torres now to Cancelo. Now Fernandinho. Here's Nathan Ake. Aymeric Laporte. Oh, that's a bad pass. Sterling couldn't control it, but thankfully Mendy's there to mop that up. Here is Rodri in the centre of goal, inside the Palace half. Fernandinho now. We're drifting towards half time, 90 seconds to go. Dale, what's your thoughts on away fans? And then I saw the thing you sent me on.
Yeah, 500 there, I think it's good.
Oh, Sterling, great position.
Anything
too many again.
Anything that can get fans back in is a positive, in it. Whether it's 100, 200, 1,000, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah. 500 fans is
get people back in the stadium. It needs to be full. It just it doesn't look right, does it?
No.
Palace is quite a noisy stadium, isn't it? As well, And it's,
even if it's half full. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
15.
I think it gives the players a boost as well.
Yeah.
I think a lot of teams this year have suffered because of it.
Yeah. I'd like to get to a football game. I think it'll go to City season ticket holders for that Everton game. They're on about they're moving the penultimate game of the Premier League now to midweek.
Are they?
Because fans are going to be allowed in.
Right.
So they want to have the fans in. So City against Brighton away from home is going to allow fans in, apparently, and that's where that 500 fans is coming from. So City could be allowed 500 fans to Brighton away on a Tuesday or Wednesday evening, whatever day it will be.
Not pick anywhere further away, couldn't it?
I know. That's a great tackle from Cancelo, and it's out for a throw, and is now going into added time now. We're now 24 likes, ladies and gentlemen, away from 100 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe as well. So we're into 1 minute of added on time here. We've got 40 seconds or so. I mean, to be honest, if this finishes 0-0, I think Crystal Palace will be very happy.
Yeah, they've got now to play for.
And to be honest, I think it ends Man City's away winning streak. So I don't think City will want that, but I think Man City, a point's not too bad. It just keeps things ticking along. All the points add up. Like I said, the last thing you want to do is a couple of losses and a couple of wins for United, and all of a sudden you're thinking, this might be going to...
hard for yourself.
Yeah, we're making this hard.
You'd want to win this. You just want to get it.
You just want to get it done. Yeah. And that's what I'd be saying at half time.
Forget about tomorrow's game. If you win today, it's tomorrow's game. Really, just let it happen. Whatever happens.
Yeah, see what happens.
It doesn't matter, does it? But if you lose and United win, then it's that added bit of extra pressure going into next weekend. A game at Chelsea. Play against Chelsea.
It would, yeah. Midweek Brighton, not great. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Half time here then at Selhurst Park. It's Crystal Palace 0, Manchester City 0. It's a game of few opportunities. Benteke's had the best opportunity for Crystal Palace. Looked like a foul in the build-up. Not sure if VAR would have ruled that out or not. Knowing VAR, probably not. With a foul on Ake, he gets a shot away, which was well saved by Ederson. It's been a game full of not many chances, really. Manchester City's best opportunity came when Gabriel Jesus put the ball in the back of the net with a really good ball played across, and Jesus putting it in on the volley with a really good finish into the back of the net. However, he was half a yard offside, and that was ruled out for Manchester City, so it remains 0-0 here. City, of course, on an 18-game away winning streak. In all competitions. That could be coming to an end today if City don't get a goal and the win in the next 45 minutes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can make that happen. That remains to be seen. We're needing to be working the ball a little bit quicker and taking a gamble more at the back post. So I'm looking for players like Sterling, like Jesus, Aguero, Mendy, Cancelo, get themselves a little bit further forward and taking a gamble. Mendy, Torres have put in some really good balls for Manchester City that City players haven't really gambled upon. Sterling's made some couple of good touches and got into a couple of good positions. Aguero has been the same as well. It's not quite worked for City as of right now. I'm not sure City will look towards the bench, considering we've got that big game against PSG on Tuesday, and all but Zack Steffen will more than likely be starting that game against PSG. So I'm not sure we'll be looking towards the benches. So what we've got on the pitch, need to just try and make it work. We need to be careful on going forward that we're not getting hurt on the counter attack. I think Eze, Benteke, Townsend. Not really seen Wilfried Zaha much in this first half, but the other players that I've just named there have all looked lively and dangerous for Palace, like they can make something happen. So we just need to be careful of that. Like I said, just moving the ball forward. I always fancy Manchester City for a goal. Maybe I was a bit optimistic with the 3-1, but we'll see what happens going into the second half. What I will say, if people are watching it from a neutral perspective, you're probably wanting a goal and quick in the second half here. Otherwise, you can see it's been a very narrow, very close game. And like I said, hopefully City can pick up the win, because we know a win today means that there is a possibility that we could win the Premier League tomorrow if Manchester United lose against Liverpool, and we're wanting to get the Premier League sorted ASAP, and I think winning the Premier League would be ideal preparation for a big Champions League semi-final second leg against PSG that we have got coming up on Tuesday evening. So how we're going to roll this out, we're not really going to be able to go through many of the scores because there aren't quite simply that many early kickoffs. I'm just going to have a look to see if there is any early kickoffs today, just to keep you up to date with scores from around the ground. So there is a game in the Championship that's just resumed after half-time, I think, or it might even be half-time, I'm not too sure.
41 minutes.
It's 45 minutes in, so Sheffield Wednesday against Nottingham Forest, currently 0-0. It's nearly half-time there, and Nottingham Forest have just had a penalty, which has been saved right on half-time. That's literally just happened, so that remains 0-0 between Sheffield Wednesday and Nottingham Forest. I'm just looking to see if there's anything actually riding on the game. I know Sheffield Wednesday looking to try and stay up in the Championship, needing a win to put themselves in contention to maybe stay up and put Derby County under a bit of pressure. They could really do with a win. They've got pretty level goal difference, so it is a possibility if it stays the same, Sheffield Wednesday get a point. If Derby lose their next two games and Sheffield Wednesday win, they would stay up. But I reckon to help themselves, they need a win today is what I think. There's no early kickoffs in League 1 or League 2. Dad will be very happy actually at home. He knows Bolton today could be the day that they get promoted if they win at home against Exeter. Yeah, they win today, they are promoted. It's hard to keep up with everything happening. I mean, they're doing the social media blackout, which I think all the principles and everything that they're doing is correct. With all the abuse that people are getting online. I know it's mainly been targeted towards racism and stuff like that, but there's lots of people out there, not just aimed at racism, that people are getting a huge amount of hate on social media for absolutely no reason. I've seen what's the lady called on Sky Sports? Michelle Owen, you know the one that goes round the grounds. She gets a lot of sexist comments, and she's a good presenter.
Behind it, you can say what you want because people are never going to know who you are. You set up a fake account, say what you want. You think you're being clever. When at the end of the day, you're not being clever.
I think they resume the accounts again on Monday.
Monday at midnight.
And nothing's going to change.
No,
nothing's going to change. These social media companies need to. That's what this needs to be targeted towards. I think these accounts would have been better saying to these social media companies that unless you do something about this, we will, like Thierry Henry, I think his statement was better. He's deactivated his account, won't be part of it, and just
they all do it. You know what I mean? So you think every football player, every football club, just
surely there's a rival social media company out there that says you need to prove your identity. That'll stop it.
That's the only way that will stop it.
All they need to do is say we're moving all our stuff to over there instead because their principles are better. That's all they need to do. But yeah, there's going to be.
To be honest, Facebook and Twitter don't help the fact because they insist that they will not do that.
Yeah.
When so you should you can anybody can make an account and like you say you can say what you want because there's never going to be any repercussions because people don't know who you are.
You should be able to. I mean, the way around it, like for Twitter, for example, that's a really big platform. Is you want to make an account and not verify yourself, that's fine. You can read and go on Twitter, but you can't post.
Yeah.
And if you want to post and put stuff, you need to verify yourself.
Yeah.
And by verifying yourself, you're giving details to them, so that when they've got the details, that if something is said or happens, or anything, you can be contacted.
Depending on the level of what you say, you can be sin binned or that kind of, or just banned completely. It's just.
Yeah, more needs to be done by them, and I think it should be targeted towards them. Like I said, the sentiment here is correct. I just don't think it's going to be very effective.
I don't think it'll be effective because
everything will just be back.
Them kind of people will just be at the minute commenting on other stuff.
Yeah.
They'll be having a dig at
me.
TV, TV stars or whatever until it starts again and then they carry on. So they're not bothered.
Yeah, I
think really the pressure needs to be put on the platforms themselves.
I agree with that. Why is it Aguero not going with his right foot, goes for a shot? There's an early kickoff here, ladies and gentlemen, in La Liga. Eibar are taking on Alaves. It's currently 1-0 to Eibar at the moment. Can't believe Barcelona dropped points, in midweek in their important game in hand in La Liga. Atletico Madrid now putting themselves into a position where they may be able to win La Liga.
How many games left?
What's happening there? I think 5. I think it's 5. I think they're all on 33. Yeah, it's very close. Very, very close.
There was a game last night, wasn't there? Oh, Celtic.
Right, so let's get on to the stats for this game. I'm going to put on the half-time entertainment. Is what we will do, the direction we'll go in. So statistics for this game: City currently having 72% possession compared to 28% for Crystal Palace. City winning more duels, 53% nearly for City in duels won, Crystal Palace winning 47%. Aerial duels though 33% compared with 66.7% for Crystal Palace. So Crystal Palace looking very good for in the air at the moment. One offside apiece for both Crystal Palace and Manchester City. City's offside very crucial, of course, with that disallowed goal. 1 corner apiece, so not many corners in this game so far. Most important stat, 0. There we go. 0 goals. Shots though for City, 5 for City in that first half, 6 for Crystal Palace. 2 on target for Crystal Palace, none for Manchester City. None on target. That's pretty poor. And that's what City needs to be working. We've got Aguero, Jesus, Sterling. We need to be doing better.
It's exactly the way we said it before the game would be.
Boring game.
Going to be much of anything.
Boring game. City have had a couple of block shots. Crystal Palace have had 1. 5 shots. City, all shots inside the box, not having anything outside the box. And we're going to some good positions. It's not an excuse. 12 tackles for City, 6 for Crystal Palace. City very good with their tackles at 75%. However, Crystal Palace at 83% percentage with their tackles won. 2 clearances for City, 9 for Crystal Palace, and 11 interceptions for Palace compared with 4 for Manchester City, dominating the defensive stats. Passes for City at 379 with a pass completion rate of 88%, not too shabby. Crystal Palace 149 passes at a pass completion rate of just under 75%. 7 crosses attempted by Manchester City, only only 14% connecting with who they need to. And like I said, there's been some really good balls in from Manchester City as well. Palace have put 4 crosses in at a 50% successful cross completion rate. 5 fouls from Palace, 4 from Manchester City, and no yellow cards or red cards as of right now. And like I said, betting tip, Fernandinho to be carded any time, 7-2, and also Benjamin Mendy to get a goal any time. I thought it looked lively in that first half, and that odds for that is 33-1. So they're my betting tips for this game. Right, we're 14 likes, ladies and gentlemen, away from 100 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. We are aiming for 17k subscribers. We're less than 500 subs away. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Social media links in the description below, and also on the yellow banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below and on the yellow banner too if you want to go and hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Got your half-time entertainment. Once this is finished, we will be cracking on with the second half of this live watch-along between Crystal Palace and Manchester City in the Premier League. Today's half-time entertainment is provided by my partner channel Mixid, and this is Mixid making one of my favourite summer drinks, which is the frozen strawberry daiquiri for everybody to enjoy. You want to go and check out Mixid's channel, his link is in the description, or just search Mixid, go and like and subscribe over there. He's on the push towards 1k, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Here is the frozen strawberry daiquiri for everybody to enjoy.
What is up, guys? Mixid's back again, and this time we're back to our cocktails, and it's cocktail number 7, our summer themed drinks. It is the lovely frozen strawberry daiquiri, so let's crack on with it. First thing, to make the strawberry daiquiri, put in plenty of ice in your blender, and we'll be putting in 100ml of white rum. As any daiquiri should know, it is a rum based cocktail.
The sound of that hitting the ice was absolutely wonderful.
$15ml of sugar syrup, or simple syrup, depending where you're from. Last 10ml of grenadine. Because I could have used strawberry puree, but I'm going with grenadine. I find it's a nicer taste. Turned out quite well, the frozen strawberry daiquiri. That's how it should look, nice and frozen. We've gone for, can have a bit of liquid if you want, if you prefer that, but we've gone with the frozen look because it's a JSGC's favourite drink, and I thought, why not? He loves the strawberry daiquiri, it's his favourite cocktail, and we'll make this for number 7. There we go, lovely. That is number 7 in the summer themed cocktails, frozen strawberry daiquiri. That is absolutely beautiful and always a summer favourite, this cocktail. Cheers, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Mixid if you want to see more cocktails and drinks, any shots if you want as well. And be sure to check out next week for number 8. And don't forget to check out my social media in the description below if you wish, and cheers, guys.
Sorry about that, everybody. I was just getting everything sorted for the stream for the second half. So thank you very much to Mixid for providing today's halftime entertainment. I do hope that everyone enjoyed. Dale was just informing me there that the video didn't play, so I'm hoping someone will give me further clarification that it did. I hope it did anyway. We have had kick-off here for the second half. I'll just catch up the timer for you guys now. So we're on to 43:30. There we go. So we'll caught that up. Did it play? Do let me know. Aaron will let me know. He'll tell me. It did. Here we go. It did. Good. Yeah, do hope everyone enjoyed the frozen strawberry daiquiri video.
Alright, yeah, you did.
Yeah, Mix's video did play. Cool, sorted. All sorted for everybody. Hey, 100 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. It's been a good live stream this. Past 16,500 subs. We've got 100 likes, which is absolutely fantastic. So thank you, everybody, for that. It is much appreciated. There we go. I was just getting things sorted. So I made an investment today. If you weren't aware, I have said before in previous live streams, I'm in the process of just trying to look and find and buy a house. So I've just been thinking long term about a new studio for JSGC and backgrounds and things that I can get hold of, and my brain's taking me towards there's some lights that I'm looking for to be able to light up the room and make it sky blue. So obviously it'd be decorated, and then I'd light up the room. So I'd darken the room out with lighting and then make it a sky blue background. Then I was thinking about what would be in the background. Zaha's into a good position here with a good tackle from Cancelo. Who?
I don't know.
Eze. Great run this from Ferran Torres. But yeah, I was having a think about investments and what I can have in the background. I was thinking making it football based. Of course, we've already got my JSGC painting, which is just up in the attic. Of course, that'll be coming along with me. And I was thinking of having some meaningful balls in there. So meaningful footballs in the background. I have got the Euro 2004 ball, one of my favourite balls. That'll be in the background. I'm in the process of trying to get sorted the World Cup 2002 ball. That is my favourite football of all time. Today I've made an investment. So this is the Euro 2000. So you can see the Euro 2020. What's it called? The Uniforia football here. That'll be going into the background. That's in pristine condition, brand new. Won't be used or anything. That'll be going into the background for my channel as well. And Dale just gave me an idea as I was just heading upstairs, getting things sorted. About if City get to the Champions League final, they have a limited edition, special edition Champions League football, which it could be.
It's £119.
It's an investment, Dale. It's an investment. Okay? I work hard, okay?
I just found it, look. The UEFA Champions League Istanbul special ball, League Pro Football, is £119.99.
Have a look. I'm going to show the screen.
It's
there.
very nice. It's printed. It's got a...
Yeah, there you go. The Champions League football. So would they not put the two teams on there or not?
Not sure. Maybe.
Hopefully they do.
It just has that on it. It just says Istanbul final.
The Istanbul 21.
A dragon on it. It's a nice football, to be fair.
I probably still would get hold of that because it'd be, if particularly, Man City's first Champions League final. Hopefully we'd win it. I want it to have meaning. I'd like to have the ball that Manchester City won their first Champions League trophy with. That's the area that I'm looking for. I've obviously got my completed sticker album from 2003-04 that would obviously make it somewhere. Hopefully, if Aaron will give me it or not, don't know whether he would. Got my completed sticker album that I did a video on last year, and I'm in the process of trying to complete the Euro 2020 or 21 sticker album as well. I'm a bit sad. Football shirts is something else I've contemplated about. My other background has my football shirts on and stuff. It's just I like rare, if you know what I mean. I like limited edition.
A replica edition of the bottle for £30.
For £30. No, it's not. Like £30. That's much better. £30. I'll take £30. There we go. Mixed. I was just on about my sticker album, so whether I'd be able to have the 2003-4 sticker album for my background, but that's completely up to you because I'm fairly sure it's yours. We completed it. We got the official certificate at the back. we went to the JJB Arena back in the day near Old Trafford.
On the card swap, the sticker swap.
Yeah.
To complete the book.
Yeah, we've got the thing.
You fill the card out where you tick what you need left. And
yeah. Would you leave the? I won't leave the stickers on. Would you?
I'd just leave it for now, I suppose.
I just don't want to, sell a ball and say, "Oh, look, it's £22 that I bought it for." But would you not leave maybe that on there? Official. I don't know.
There's a few different ones for the Champions League. Do 2 for 24 quid.
Does that mean I can have it? It's not in great condition, or does that mean I cannot have it? It's in great condition. Where's the comma? The comma decides. That is funny.
See, that one's got all the years of the different finals.
Yeah.
That's only 16 quid, that one. It tells you the winners, and what year they won.
Yeah. Do you know what? I would probably pay more for it to have, because the official match ball has the teams on them.
Yeah. If it's got
I cannot. Thank you very much. There we go. That's background coming soon. How much money are we talking here though? Like, if it's going to be like it's a great ball, Torres, ding to cross, great defending. Is that Scott Dan chipping it over the keeper, gets a header in. And heads it over the crossbar for a corner. I'm going to go and put this back just so it doesn't get any scratches or anything. I'll do it. Elton's on the corner. We won't beat the first man to the near post. Will it? Let's be honest. Hey, sorted. Right, corner comes in. Oh, we could have a bit of look. We could have standing up there. Look, watch a game. Eze brings the ball away for Crystal Palace here. 8 minutes into the second half, and it's very much like the first half. Not very good. Oh, how's Aguero been? Not really been involved, has he?
No, he's had that one opportunity when he shot and he passed, really. But other than that,
not really been involved, if I'm honest. I know Aaron started doing card collections and stuff as Joao Cancelo gets a poor clearance back to Ederson just about, and he just levers that clear. That's a great ball. He finds Ferran Torres about 80 yards up, although he's tackled. Who's been most involved? I've been very impressed with Ferran Torres today. I think Fernandinho, in terms of defensive duties, has played a good game. I think Benjamin Mendy's looked alright as well, if I'm honest. Here is Jesus. No.
Sterling's been Sterling.
I'd be surprised if City go to the bench for players. It's good work by Zaha. He's taken out my Fernandinho and a free kick's given.
Lack of confidence, and he's Sterling.
No, they're going against each other still here. What, a free kick had been given, yeah? No? Yeah? Don't know why there was a bit of afters there. There we go.
I think he just said it's...
Just Fernandinho doing Fernandinho things, isn't it?
A few times I think Zaha just getting a bit fed up. That's what players like Fernandinho are there for. For players like Zaha, just take the sting out of him.
Yeah. Why is that taken out? That
5 at the back defenders.
Kouyate to take this ball forward. City with a very high line. Kouyate just looks for the channel and looks for looks for Townsend. It's just too much power on it and out for a goal kick. That is an awful ball. City have got Gundogan, Foden and Bernardo Silva. Well, Gundogan's going for it. Bernardo Silva's just watching, not doing much. Phil Foden's just doing a bit. Thank you very much, Zach. I do appreciate your kind comments there. You know, I'm hoping that City can just sneak a goal. Don't play very well. Sneak a goal.
Not really getting out of second gear, are they? No.
Yeah. That'd be nice. There you go. Yeah, sorry, Aaron does his collections. I was mentioning that. Aaron does Pokemon card collections because they can be worth quite a bit of money, yeah. That's what he's been collecting. I've always been much more of a football fan, so I like to collect football stuff. I don't mind getting involved with I've never been much of a... That's a great ball. Aguero! Oh, fantastic!
And that is
Sergio Aguero!
There's a 12-month contract.
Yeah, get it. 12-month contract.
Great play by
Mendy,
in
there.
One touch goal.
Brilliant goal from Manchester City. It's as simple as that. Aguero needs to go to the bench. 12 months. Give me them. Give me them right now. Opening goal of the game. It's Sergio Aguero with the goal. That's what Sergio Aguero does. How's he been playing? Been quite quiet. Hasn't really done much. Right place at the right time. One touch on the half volley. Great finish into the roof of the net. Easy. Benjamin Mendy, I said he was getting involved. Wasn't a goal, but it was an assist for Manchester City. Great finish from Aguero. Why are we letting him leave? Why? Oh, I don't get it.
Outside of his boot.
Aguero indeed. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
You did just say, didn't you? 1-0
win. 1-0 win. It's a win. 80 points. It's enough to win the Premier League. We win today. I don't think we need to win another game this season. Do you?
No.
Don't think we need to win another game this season. All attention's on then win this game. It's all about Tuesday then. That's the only other important game we have this season. And that's all that matters. Well, it's good turn in. Torres with a shot. 2-0. Game, set and match. 2-0 Manchester City. Ferran Torres. It's 2 goals in a minute. Let's go. 3 points. Massive game coming up tomorrow. I've now got to prepare a live stream. I may as well get busy with doing that. It's job done for Manchester City. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. 2-0 Manchester City. Where's this come from? Jesus, Aguero, Sterling, everyone combining.
No,
it's not even that.
Finish that.
Through the legs of Kouyate, and it's a good finish from Ferran Torres.
Better than anything.
It's not in the corners or anything. It's enough on it. I think you're most vulnerable when you first score, but you're also quite vulnerable when you've just conceded. And 2 goals in a minute. City on course for 3 points. And like I said, we're going live again tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Man United, Liverpool. Liverpool win tomorrow. Premier League trophies coming back to Manchester City. We're nearly there now, ladies and gentlemen. Jeffrey Schlupp comes on for Riedewald in...
It's an horrible name.
Schlupp. He comes on for Riedewald for Crystal Palace. Them goals, I think, is just going to take the stuffing out of them, if I'm honest. It's 2-0 Manchester City. A couple of quick goals of Aguero and Torres. I think that was 2 goals in... We're talking, I reckon, about 70, 80 seconds.
Yeah, you would imagine so.
No sooner do we look away than it's 2-0. And I think that's job done for City. I reckon that could well be the quickest 2 goals scored this season. Surely someone's keeping a time. I'll go on my Twitter actually. I'm sure someone will have the time.
It says on BBC 57 and 59.
So let's have a look. City now 13 points clear of United. United with 5 games to play. It's nearly there now. We need the exact moment. I'm going to see if there's any on the live commentaries of any of them. We might have the exact 84 seconds. There you go. 84 seconds between the 2 goals. makes the difference here. So I can now sit back, relax in the front. In fact, I'm going to look at Blue Throne. People are giving me some good ideas. Yeah. And do you remember the ball? This is what I'm after, Dale. Remember that ball from the World Cup 2002?
Oh, right, yeah.
One of my favourite balls. I remember them selling it. Used to sell it in like a black box. You could pick them up for like 10, 15 quid back in JJB and all that back in 2002.
What is it, 2004?
2002, that ball.
World Cup
the
ball.
The worth in good condition, I reckon you'll be looking at near 100 quid.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it's all about don't want to pay 100 quid for to get one. You can pick up on eBay maybe for 50 quid, but like that, but it's not in pristine condition. It's a used ball. Sterling, it's the post.
Oh.
Ferran Torres squares it across. Oh, Aguero could have tapped it in. Oh, that was a chance. Nearly 3-0 for Manchester City. Yeah, I'm just people are giving some good ideas there.
You can get a Sabutio one for £9.95.
I really like Sabutio. Dad used to take us to Sabutio fairs in Sheffield. They were really nice. I really liked them. See, this is what I'm on about. Like they like that colour.
Yeah, a bit too dark.
They're a bit too dark. They've got any a bit lighter. Want one a bit lighter.
Oh, like that? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, you can pick them up. But how much are they them now?
That's £399.
See what I mean? Brand new. I'm gonna pay 400 quid for it. Here is Rodri. Jesus doesn't get a ball. Good ball across. So it's a corner here to City. I'm just scouting at chairs here. Zinchenko's coming on. Why? I'm starting at left back. I'm not a real fan of some of these. Oh, they do. It's not like that.
The light blue.
That's a good corner.
That's
It's
a good
headed
idea.
clear. Oh, that's really nice.
How much is that?
Do you think Sharon will be happy if I said, look, I've delayed buying a house for another month? Why?
What is it?
700 quid.
700 quid.
It's literally this chair,
Yeah.
but in blue. 700 quid. Oh, surely someone's selling it second hand.
eBay.
Come on, eBay. Yeah, let's get on eBay. I'll go bank holiday weekend. I've got nothing else better to do. Oh, it's another good corner. Chance! Surely! Oh, how was that not being put in? How was Aymeric Laporte put that over? I think it's gone out for a corner. Aymeric Laporte can't believe it. That should have been 3-0.
Against Benteke.
He must have. Oh, what a block! That's a great block. It was going in the back of the net, that.
He's a better centre-back Benteke than he
I know, yeah. Yeah.
I'd be thinking about maybe putting him in.
Yeah.
I read this today.
It's not bad. Who's taking these corners? Is it Zinchenko?
It probably will be.
They were good. These have been good corners. Who's on the corner duties then?
It's not, because he's still stood there.
He's not come on yet. He's not come on yet. He is coming on, but he's not come on yet. Dad, still got them. What I'm losing track of the conversation. What have you still got?
Sabutio.
Oh, the Sabutio. Yeah, we've still got them. I do, yeah. I really like Sabutio as well. Did you have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read this today that Chelsea are after signing Romelu Lukaku
Again?
from Inter Milan. Do you know what price tag he is?
City are interested in him. Yeah, we're looking at about 80 to 90 million.
110 million.
Yeah. Yeah. City apparently have asked and said they're not interested. I've got a transfer update coming up tomorrow actually for everyone to enjoy. I've got more details on that. Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, Sabutio. Sean said, "Why do I want 3 bedrooms, just me and her living in there?" Well, I just thought now. Sabutio, yeah.
Yeah.
A Lego room, Sabutio room, our room.
A Lego and a Sabutio room.
Yeah. There you
An
go.
a studio.
A studio.
And a bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mendy, great skills. Not such a good ball. He just
Took the wind straight out of him.
smack that right into Jesus' face.
That. Why are they doing wrong? Why is the fourth official not doing the board?
I don't know.
Is it COVID rules?
Probably COVID. Or to make life a bit easier for the fourth official.
Fernandinho going off.
Dino's coming off. I reckon he's coming off with one thing in mind, that at some point, maybe 20 minutes to go against PSG,
He's going to be on the bench, yeah.
he's going to come on if we
Depending
need to show
on how
things
the
on.
score is.
Yeah, I think City are bearing that in mind.
If City are 1-0 down,
Yeah,
with 20 to go,
yeah,
you want him in the middle of the park, don't you?
yeah. Because he'll go to the right, he'll go to the left, he'll get you a yellow card. He's a useful. That's actually a useful. It makes sense, that substitution, as Mateta comes on for Benteke. Just have a look at the chairs now. Excuse me. There isn't really much out. No, nothing on eBay.
I think we're lucky. I think Julie were looking to pick this one up.
Were they rare?
They are, because they're indie, aren't they?
I do. I went with her to go and pick it up. I remember.
I don't know what's paid for it. 200 quid.
Yeah, look, so you can pick. Yeah, they're about 700 quid on eBay.
Weren't that much. Well, if it was, she lied.
You picked this up for a couple hundred, wasn't it?
I think it was about 200 quid.
Yeah, a couple hundred. I remember. Yeah, Joan Watch didn't lie. She handed it over in cash. I was there. Sorry. Don't worry. Got you back there, Dale.
Salute here.
Yeah, just spending unnecessary money. Oh, was it 200? Well, how come the transfer says?
There's 500 quid missing.
Yeah. That's funny. That's not a bad ball to Mendy. He's got a drill. That's a good ball. Aguero's at the near post. And Kouyate makes a good challenge. City are all over this. Now, you see, this is the difference going ahead makes. If we'd gone ahead against Leeds and we'd gone ahead against Chelsea, I think we'd have dictated them games.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Because we never got into that position, that's what happened.
Yeah.
I don't think the team has enough about them
Not
to
very
come
good
from
to
behind.
Yeah.
Our first team can, and they have. I don't think the team that's out here can come back from behind. I mean, that's the situation we're in. 700 quid. We found a fridge freezer that we liked today. It was 900 quid.
It's not too bad. It's not really.
Well, we had a look at the washing machines and dryers, and we've decided that we'd probably just go get like a couple hundred quid on.
Yeah, they don't need it. I mean, I only spend, that one I've got now is like 150 quid. It's the same one as the one I had last time, which lasted about 5 years. So for 150 quid for 5 years out of it, the amount of times we use it.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to break the bank for it.
No,
so
washing machines are the same. Couple of 100 quid, they last forever.
So I was just thinking, like, if we are going to break the bank, what would you break the bank for? People break the bank for a TV,
cookers,
and stuff like that. Yeah,
decent ovens.
I have a feeling buying a house, it'll more likely come with a.
You get all that in, yeah.
There's Jesus into a good position, takes an extra touch, gets a shot, and is dispossessed. Is well defended. So thought, where could the splurge come? Thought might be on a fridge freezer. We all love a good bit of Sabutio. I need a Sabutio room now. What do you do in your spare time?
Yeah. Play Sabutio.
How old are you? 26.
Not wrong with that.
I wonder if they still do those Sabutio fairs. Probably do. I actually really enjoyed them. Really enjoyed them. Used to go every year, and we'd get something new. There's always someone coming with something new. Worthwhile, spend 20 or 30 quid on something that you can't get hold of. We've been to some random guy's house in Leeds before to buy a bit of Sabutio that was selling it online. I like a bit of collection. It's fun. A good day out. Good day out. It was around this time that we used to go. I'm fairly sure it was May time. Aaron remembers things like that. When was it that we used to go? It was good fun. Go over to Sheffield, go to the Sabutio Fair. It's very scenic going across, because we used to go on the A roads. Yeah. Is it Snake's Pass?
Snake Pass, yeah.
Well, his dad enjoyed them as well. It's another good ball in, and Guaita gets a fist onto that. Zinchenko has a volleyer. It's all wrong. All wrong. Between 2002 and 2005. What month was it? Is what we're talking. Is it? I felt sure it was May. And good fun on Sabutio fairs. It was May, yeah, I thought I was right with that. I felt sure it used to be nicer weather, like hoodie weather, like pants and hoodie weather, and you don't need your coat anymore. You still need your coat right now.
Gloves.
Yeah.
And an umbrella.
I do, yeah, I remember Dad used to get buy cheap cars between £500 and £1,000, serve its purpose. Used to drive over, and Dad broke down once on Snake's Pass. He had to walk a good couple of miles to get service. To get the RAC out. Yeah. Do you know, modern day, things like that don't really happen anymore?
It's a struggle.
Is it still a struggle now?
No, now it's easy.
Yeah. They have apps.
Yeah.
Don't they?
You can just go. And
I'd just say
no time at all.
Going across there, there'll be a local pub, there'll be a local Wi-Fi hotspot.
Yeah, of course
there'll just be an app and send your location in and it's done. Find a bit of internet here, there and everywhere. Here's Sterling then. It's a good pass here. Ferran Torres. Can he have a shot? He's played well. Cancelo! Oh. And it's over the crossbar.
Should have scored that.
Great fun, not. Yeah, I love it. Good memories. I have good memories.
That's a great play, that.
Sabutio fairs. I do miss a bit. I've got the Sabutio cricket they used to have. Rugby. It's all about the football. You got little stadiums stuff. Let me get one of them up. What we're talking here? We're talking. What do you need a third bedroom for? let me show you there. What do you need the third bedroom for? There's Sabutio. That's what you can get. One of them. Look at that. Never got the League Cup because we were too tight. Aaron's put, because we were too tight-fisted to pay £30. we picked up someone made out of clay a UEFA Cup. And painted it silver. That was really nice. We bought that. We bought a Champions League before. We've bought the Premier League and the old-fashioned cups and stuff. And then the League Cup, for some reason, it was really nice. It was always more expensive than the rest, and we never valued it to buy it for £30. Yeah, right now you say, it's £30. I'm like, go on then.
Yeah.
Whereas then it was like, nope, prudent. That's exactly what it was. When there are a few times I always said no. That's a good. Was it?
Yeah.
Nearly.
It was too square. He should have had a bit of an angle on it to go back.
Yeah.
It was too straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've enjoyed this live stream. I normally get driven off topic, but I've enjoyed that driven off topic.
Yeah.
Some useful stuff in there. So I need to find my £700 Chesterfield. So that's one football. So send me a check for one football on the back. Put it on the back. I've seen them send other people. They've sent them like mugs and t-shirts. I'm like,
open to offers.
yeah, where's mine? Need mine. I need a new pyjama top. Yeah, but something like that would be really useful for tomorrow when it's not watching a City game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a new hoodie.
Yeah.
Very poor Crystal Palace, huh?
Prudent days. They'll still do them Sabutio fairs. I reckon they do. Bet they do.
Would imagine so. I've got to ring the Italian ref.
Where you going?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm going to see if we can. It'll be the one up in Haywood.
Il Vecchio.
That's it. Oh no, let's see.
Sabutio Collectors Fair. Let's have a look. What have we got? Oh, in Sheffield, here it is, yeah! October 2021. Nice. 9 till 12. It's not got a date. Mick Sid would go. We're going. We're going. We're going. There we go. Sorted. That's a good ball. Is Sterling? Sterling. Shot and it's blocked, and Palace can come away with the ball. Prudent days don't tell Shams. That's what we're looking for. Going back to Sheffield. There we go, yeah, we'll go in. S21 3UW. What is that? S21 3UW. Sheffield. It is near. Where on earth is that? South Sheffield. It's in the middle of nowhere, that, isn't it?
Is it still on?
Octoberdale!
October!
I said we're going, we're making a date of that.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, 9 till 12. They normally do it on a Saturday morning, 9 till 12.
That's not bad, is it?
No. Early morning, get yourself up, get to Sheffield. Oh, what a ball! Oh, Raz. Raz should have put that in the back of the net. Yeah, it's there. It's right in the middle of nowhere. So,
where is it? Let's have a look.
There, sandwiched up near Chesterfield, closer to Chesterfield than it is to Sheffield, along the M1. I'm just wondering why Dad went. It's a chance here and a shot and saved by Ederson. I'm just wondering why Dad headed over Snake's Pass when he could have. Well, actually, yeah, it might be a bit easier going over.
Normally, it's quite quicker, isn't it?
To Sheffield and down. Yeah, we'll have a little adventure. Sorted. Yeah, it's in May. They was going to have it this year, but they've moved it. Why have they moved it?
It for COVID, wasn't it?
It says COVID, but why? The North of England Sabutio Collectors Fair. Oh, I love it. Sabutio online. Fancy Dad. I said, there you go, Dad. Fancy the change. It'd been easier, surely, just to have gone on the M1. Wouldn't it? Just head straight across M1 and down.
Pain sometimes.
It's that much of a collector's. They're advertising the Ibis nearby where you can stay overnight. The collector's fair. Oh, it's good fun. It's in like a big hall. Has anyone got any pictures of it? Do remember it? Oh, they have all sorts on sale there. Well, you get all the teams. Oh, Dale. We're going to have to go. Sorted. That's happening. It's happening, I've decided. Done. Someone made it out of clay. I don't know if they do. Get to the fair. Someone might be selling it. Right, free kick here to City. Back to the game. We're coasting to 3 points here. Sterling and Zinchenko stood over. It's about 35 yards out. Sterling fancied a shot.
Oh, Christ.
It's terrible. Over the bar. Poor.
Yeah.
I was having to think about away days. Me and Aaron like to plan our away days. Have a look at the fixture schedule and see if they're having 500 away fans going in for the start of, obviously, next season for the summer, which grounds you'd be able to get to that won't have that much demand. And if looking at Preston Aaron's team for any games, it'd be miles away, games that no one cares about.
Yeah.
Ipswich.
Yeah.
Reading.
Gonna go up it.
Reading. I want to do Reading, and I want to do it because I've already got my video title, and it's going to be called The Most Boring Away Day. Everyone hates Reading away. It's Raheem Sterling. Oh, should have found the back of the net. Are Ipswich not up there? That's how much attention I pay. I thought it was up there in League One.
No, I don't think so.
Let's have a look. What are we looking at?
I don't think so.
What teams are we looking at? I mean, for City, I'm not going to get to any. None. Let's have a look.
Ipswich are mid-table.
Are they? Not doing Ipswich then. So, Norwich have already gone up. What have gone
Peterborough.
up? Let's have a look. Bournemouth, maybe?
It's a trek.
I fancy... it's a poor giveaway from Laporte, and it's straight through the legs of Zinchenko. I fancy a long drive.
It's a long drive.
I do fancy a long drive, you know.
Middlesbrough.
Yeah. Okay, you'd stand a chance.
Potentially be Sunderland. You've been to Sunderland?
Yeah. I mean, you might be looking at away grounds that we've already been to, that everyone's been to, so nobody cares. If I said Reading, Preston's played Reading loads of times, so I'd get tickets for it, but we've not done it. I can sense the direction they're going in. I've seen it from that thing that they were doing yesterday with that nightclub in Liverpool.
Oh, right.
Zaha's in a good position. Good bit of defending that from Ake, and Ederson goes down. That doesn't make me feel good, but it looks like he's all right there. Yeah, I can sense that's the direction they're going to go under. No social distancing, no masks.
Just get on with it.
Have a test. You're negative. Yeah, cool. In you come.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, the direction they're going to go in.
I think that's the direction everything will end up going in.
Yeah. But I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. If they say I can go to football, it's going to be back to capacity, standing and sitting next to strangers, but they've had a negative test. Cool. I mean, you can get a result. It depends what they're accepting, whether it's going to be the PCR test or not. It'll take time. It's a bit of an inconvenience to say you want to go to a football game 3 days before you need to go and have a test. It's a bit of a pain.
It is a bit of a pain.
If they're accepting them lateral flow tests, the home testing things, and just say, put a swab in your mouth and up your nose. Have you got any presence of it? No. Cool. In you come. I can do them tests the day of the day. I'm happy before I set off. Done. Done. Get on with it. Go. I want to get to football again, Dale. I'm sat. Look at me. I'm dying. Get me back. It's been too long. I've not been to a game since February of last year. When was the last time you went to a game?
Last game of the season for Bury Port Vale on the last season ever at the minute.
I'll tell you what, we will be able to get to some games because if they're going to have fans back in stadiums, you'll be able to go and visit the grounds that you've not been to and stuff.
Last away game was Tranmere away.
Yeah. I like Tranmere away. Cowshed. I do a bit differently now. I'll go and do like a day out in Liverpool. Time do your away days start? 7 a.m. Time did it end? 11. Did you lose?
No longer. Eh?
You said you're like, did you lose? Okay. Yeah. Are you bothered? Not really.
Yeah. Did you lose? Let me check because I can't remember.
What was the game like? Not sure.
Not quite sure. I've been in that position before.
Me and Aaron went to Sheffield Wednesday, and I had quite a lot to drink the day before, then got back on it again on the Saturday, and we left the ground because Preston were getting battered after 70 minutes, and so it was just like, I'm hungry, should we leave? I was like, yeah, let's go then. So we went when we thought a goal went in, but we'd had that much to drink that it wasn't even a goal.
I went to watch England in a Euro Championship qualifier at the old Wembley Stadium years ago. I think it was against Bulgaria or Belgium or something like that. I'd had a good amount to drink. I think we left Bury at like 6:30 in the morning on the minibus.
Yeah.
I didn't get home till... And I just couldn't remember what the game was. I didn't have a clue.
No idea.
It was 0-0. I know that. I think Michael Owen might have missed a penalty. Maybe.
Yeah. Memories. Love it. Love a bit of football. Missing it a lot. I've enjoyed the watch-alongs. I've enjoyed doing it and covering it all season. I am itching to get back, though. I like the early kickoffs at the Etihad. I like these kickoff times because I used to just get up, go to the football and enjoy my day after it. Aguero into space. He's taking a heavy touch there, but he gets it across. He gets a shot in.
Well, I thought he'd a bit heavy touch. I thought he was going to run.
Player, isn't he? But Cameron's a bit close to him. How's he managed to just get a shot there? I tell you what, since getting his goal, he's a good shot that as well.
Tell you, going in,
yeah.
It's got to be on target, has it?
I tell you what, if Man City end up winning the Premier League very soon and Aguero ends up starting like the next 3-4 games for City in the Premier League, which more than likely he will because he's not going to be at City next season, probably not going to be starting in the Champions League, so he's going to play him in these games. Aguero ends up coming in and then 4 games ends up scoring like 7-8 goals for us and bagging a hat-trick or 2. You're going to be thinking, why are we letting this player leave?
I don't know why they're doing it anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
He's got to be worth a 1-year contract. He's got to. Yeah.
Aaron said just have a right session in Manchester and it returns. To be honest, on May 17th, you don't even have to have football, you just got to have a right session anyway. If you want.
Very good point. I like that.
Yeah. Go and have a session anyway.
Kudos. I like it.
Bam. Problem is, a lot of places don't serve till midday. Although alchemists do breakfast and can have an alcoholic. Sounds gross. You're having alcohol for your breakfast.
No, it's alright.
It's alright on special occasions. What's a special occasion? Not being out for over a year. Yeah, I've been known to have a drink at the airport at 6 a.m. Done it on away days before. Have a couple of cans. 6 a.m. All good fun. I do prefer a day out to a night out, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I do.
Maybe it's just because I get tired.
Yeah.
Right, we're into added time now. So you've coasted this second half since getting them a couple of quick goals, which has knocked the absolute stuffing out of Crystal Palace. Yeah. So 3 minutes added on. I've never done a night out in Manchester. What's it like, Dale? You will have.
It's alright. Yeah. Night out, eh?
Manchester at night.
It's a cheap night out.
No, I can imagine it just being the exact same as what it is like during the day, just not the shoppers about.
Yeah. I don't know though, because on a visit, the shops are up till 8, some 10.
I have to go and do it, see what it's like.
It's alright. There's good bars around. Northern Quarter's good.
So, yeah, like you said, I can imagine it being expensive.
It is expensive.
I'm needing like £100.
You're struggling to get a pint for less than maybe £4, £4.20.
Yeah.
I once went somewhere with Julian about, maybe really not, 3 cocktails cost me upwards of 28 quid for 3 drinks.
Yeah. I don't think you can beat a good pub. Aaron says there, Malloy's Blackpool is one of my favourite places. The one up in Bury's not. I didn't like that.
No.
Or I didn't think it's anywhere near as good as Blackpool's. Like I said, we like Alchemist in Manchester. There's quite a few places actually we like in Manchester. In Birmingham, we always go to the Dragon Inn, so Wetherspoons. Birmingham City Centre. That looks like good fun.
I think I've stayed there.
Have you?
Got an hotel there.
Has it?
Sure it has.
It's in Chinatown.
Yeah. I was working in West Bromwich and I stayed at Wetherspoons Hotel in Birmingham City Centre. I'm sure that's what it was called.
Birmingham City Centre. I like Birmingham. We've done all their away matches. Literally every single one.
What, Villa, Birmingham and West
Villa, Birmingham, West Brom,
Walsall.
also Wolverhampton and Burton Albion. Done them all. Cleared them out. They're all good. They're all good. No such thing as a disappointing away day in Birmingham. In the Black Country. 20 seconds to go. We've literally just been coasted. This hasn't been a very good game, has it? It's not been a very good game. It's just been Man
Palace
City.
are just not very good.
Yeah.
They probably should
Yeah.
have said that, but they're
On the verge of a clean sheet as well here.
they're quite poor.
I've got a feeling this will be a pretty similar team. It'll go out against Chelsea because it's all about.
They've offered absolutely nothing, have they? Palace?
PSG on Tuesday. They've not done much, have they really? Roy Hodgson and Pep Guardiola embrace. It's full time here. And it has finished Crystal Palace 0, Manchester City 2. That win takes Manchester City.
What the score did I say to be?
Did you say 2-0?
I just remembered.
Salute. Dale needs that betting sponsorship. Fernandinho didn't get his yellow card. Benjamin Mendy didn't get his goal. Do not listen to me when it comes to betting tips. Listen to Dale, he's the man in the know. It finishes City. We're on to 80 points now. We've picked up the win. Clean sheet, couple of goals. 2 goals in 80 seconds. Just what the doctor ordered. 8 changes for Manchester City. This is good preparation. It's 19 wins on the road for Manchester City consecutively now. Ladies and gentlemen, Premier League, we're on the verge. We're on the cusp of the Premier League trophy. It can come as soon as tomorrow. Live stream on my channel, Manchester United against Liverpool. A Liverpool win means Manchester City tomorrow become Premier League champions. Liverpool need a win if they're wanting Champions League football next season. Manchester United, title race, it's done and dusted. Big derby, anything can happen. Literally anything can happen. We could be Premier League champions tomorrow. We could well be Premier League champions tomorrow. If we're not, that doesn't matter. It's in our own hands. It means next weekend, next Saturday, we go live at 5 p.m. BST for the 5:30 p.m. kickoff between Manchester City and Chelsea at the Etihad Stadium. We win that game against Chelsea, we become Premier League champions. Of course, it does matter what Manchester United do tomorrow. I'm going to presume that if Liverpool don't win, that Man United will win. And so if that's the case, City just need to beat Chelsea next weekend and we're Premier League champions. So we're talking, if it doesn't come tomorrow, it can come next weekend. But what's sandwiched between is Manchester City's biggest game this season. Our whole season defies now on Tuesday evening. A match against PSG. City lead by 2-1. 2 away goals, a win in Paris. The job needs doing on Tuesday. If we can do that, Champions League final as well. Seamus, thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Tuesday evening is when I'll see you as well. Mixed, man of the match for me, I'm going to give it to Ferran Torres. I thought he put in some good balls in the first half. He was well deserved of his goal in this game as well. And I was impressed with Ferran Torres. So I think he's going to be my man of the match for me. I also thought Aguero in the second half looked a lot sharper and a lot better than what he did in the first half. And like I said, I thought Mendy had a good game for City. I thought Fernandinho stopping the counter-attacks looked very good for City. I was pretty impressed with Ake's pace. It's a useful asset to have. And these are all the players that could be very important.
Ake,
yeah.
Even though he's not had a lot to do, he defended when he needed to be.
These players are the most important players for us when it comes to Tuesday evening. We obviously know our starting 11 near enough, here or there, but it's going to be about what's happening during the game and the players that can come off the bench. Who's going to make the difference for City? Will it be a Fernandinho or a Nathan Ake that comes on to help shore things up at the back? Will it be Laporte? Or will it be up front? Will it be players like Aguero that's got a goal here and played very well, particularly in that second half? Will it be Ferran Torres, again, that's got a goal in here and played well, that comes on? Might it be Benjamin Mendy that wants to come on to try and push Manchester City for a bit more pace going forward? People criticise Benjamin Mendy's balls into the box, but actually, for the whole 90 minutes, his balls into the box were very good. He had a good game, didn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think it was a difficult game to get into because Palace don't offer a lot. But
yeah, I agree there. The comments are saying there that Palace is not a pretty team to watch. It wasn't a very good game. They made it not a very good game, and City had enough about them to get the win and get the job done. Dad going for Aguero for his man of the match. Kayak going for Aguero for his man of the match. I think it's a good shout. I'm going for Ferran Torres for me. Like I said, I thought in terms of what he's on the pitch for, to get assists and get goals, thought he did very well. Putting some good balls into the box. Unfortunately, nothing materialised into an assist, but he did get a goal for Manchester City. And like I said, Aguero is going to be right up there, getting a really good, well-taken goal for Manchester City as well. I think Benjamin Mendy got himself an assist and putting good balls into the box as a shout as well. And like I said, I thought Ake had a very good game for Manchester City. However, at the opposite end, I thought Raheem Sterling, I was impressed with him last weekend against Tottenham when he played. I thought he had a very... Did you? I thought he had a hit and miss. I thought he was very wasteful for City at times.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're my thoughts anyway. I think that's the direction that City might look for interesting going forward. But it's all attention now is on to Manchester for the huge game coming up on Tuesday evening between Manchester City and PSG. It's all about that, and I'm really looking forward to that game. And I will be going live for you guys. It's at 8 PM BST kickoff time on Tuesday, and I'll be going live at 7:30 PM BST for everybody to look forward to. So I'm going to go through the stats for this game. I'm going to have a look at the scores from around the grounds for the other early kickoffs. And then we're going to end the live stream there, and I'm going to go and film a video, and I'm going to have my match review, reaction and analysis video out for you guys ASAP to enjoy. We're going to have a transfer update up tomorrow, and I'm going to schedule that live stream for the Man United game as well. We've got a busy weekend coming up, a bank holiday weekend as well. On Monday we'll have the preview up for the Manchester City game against PSG. And I'll also try and get sorted the Chelsea game against Real Madrid. So, busy. But I feel like once this midweek's over with, then just a couple of games. Yeah, it slows down a lot. So, yeah. According to OneFootball, they've gone with Aguero as their man of the match for this game, which, quite a few people are agreeing with that. 70% possession for Manchester City, 30% for Crystal Palace, 53% of duels won for City compared with 47% for Crystal Palace. 51% of aerial duels won by Manchester City, managed to turn that round in the second half, 49% for Crystal Palace for the aerial duels won. 3 offsides for Palace, 1 for one for Manchester City. That, of course, was that offside goal for Jesus. 2 corners for Palace, 6 for Manchester City. The most important stat reads 2 goals for City and none for Crystal Palace. In terms of shots, 9 shots for Palace, 4 on target. City 20 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals. Clinical by City. However, 20 shots, just 3 on targets, pretty poor in my opinion, and so that is something that we can look towards to try and improve on. By that I mean City, when they're having shots, actually putting them on target and not off target. Our shot accuracy at just 15%, which isn't brilliant considering Palace's was at 44%, so kudos to Ederson making the saves there for City. 7 block shots for City, 1 for Crystal Palace. 1 shot by City went onto the woodwork, onto the post. 17 shots by City inside the box. 17 shots inside the box and just 3 on target, pretty poor. And 3 shots outside the box for City. 3 shots inside the box for Palace and 6 outside of the box. In terms of defensive stats, City made more tackles, 20 compared with 16 for Palace. Palace better with their tackle completion rate though, just under 63%. Manchester City's at 55%. More clearances by Palace and more interceptions. 18 clearances and 20 interceptions for Palace. For City, 10 clearances and 11 interceptions. In terms of passes, 293 passes for Palace, a pass completion rate of 73%. Manchester City, total passes at 684, just under 700 passes at a pass completion rate of 87%. So it stayed the same in and around, give or take, 0.4% of our pass completion rate from the first half. 19 crosses by City, connecting with 26%. Palace 10 crosses, connecting with 20% of their crosses. For Manchester City, conceding 10 fouls, no yellow cards. Palace made 9 fouls and conceded a couple of yellow cards. Their yellow cards went to Cheikhou Kouyate and also Luka Milivojevic. And Milivojevic weren't really involved in that game at all, in my opinion. I thought Palace were pretty poor, didn't really take the game to City too much. I think City had too much quality, and like I said, once City can get on top and find that first goal, we're a very hard team to stop, and that's what we've got to be looking for when we are making 8 changes in a game. I don't have a problem with us doing that as long as the game's going how we want the game to go and we're not getting off to a slow start. Chelsea attacked us right from the off and put our team under pressure. I think Palace might have been better doing that in this game rather than sitting deeper. And once City grew into the game and Aguero found that goal, I felt like there was only ever going to be one winner. And like I said, City did really well to find them 2 goals in just 84 seconds. So a good win for Manchester City, in my opinion. Like I said, it takes us on to 80 points and it sends us to within touching distance of the Premier League trophy, with all focus now moving on to the Champions League and all our main players, majority of them all having a good rest for this game as well. So looking around the ground for the other early kickoffs, it has finished Sheffield Wednesday 0, Nottingham Forest 0. So Sheffield Wednesday now not picking up the win there, putting themselves under pressure. We'll be hoping that Swansea City can beat Derby County in the Championship with a 3 PM kickoff time, because if that does happen, then that means there is something for Sheffield Wednesday to play for going into next week with the final round of fixtures. If Derby County end up picking up a point, it means that Sheffield Wednesday will be relegated. So finishes 0-0 there. Nottingham Forest did miss a penalty in that game just before half time. Like I said, in League 2, Dad's team Bolton will be promoted today with a win at home against Exeter. So best of luck to Dad's team Bolton on that, and hopefully they can start their climb back up the Football League and get back into League 1. So the best of luck to Bolton Wanderers on that, and give Dad a nice, good afternoon. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that can happen. Preston, my brother's team, obviously not got anything to play for, playing against Barnsley today, and Dale's team, Bury, don't exist. So I can't wish good luck to Bury. I can wish Bury all the best of luck once they get their terrible owner out of the club and they can get back into football. And go from there, and hopefully that'll happen soon. In La Liga, it's currently 74 minutes in, Eibar 3, Alaves 0. In Serie A, after 28 minutes, it's currently Verona 0, Spezia 0. Don't think there's any more kickoffs for me to go through for you guys. There is not. So that is you all up to date. So there we go. I have seen you've just seen the advert for the Copperberg vodka on TV for this game at Morrison's. Mick Sid, are you still watching this? If you're watching this, Copperberg vodka, review it. There's another video for you. So there we go. So thank you very much for everybody for tuning in once more. Like I said, this video isn't sponsored by OneFootball today. However, I am hoping the live stream on Tuesday will be sponsored by OneFootball. We're just getting the contract sorted and stuff. It's just being held up by paperwork, unfortunately. Perhaps I should blame me for not reading my emails as often as maybe what I should have. That might have been sorted for this one. Blame me. There we go. I'm to blame. There we go. So, yeah, hopefully the match on Tuesday will be sponsored by them. But if you want to go and check out OneFootball, their link is on my other watch-alongs. Most watch-alongs since November have been covered by OneFootball. So if you want to go and download the OneFootball app, just go and press on the link in one of them videos and go and download the OneFootball app, the best footballing app out there to keep you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, latest scores, statistics, results, and all that good stuff with everything happening with regards to that. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. Let's get to 140 likes for this live watch on. That would be brilliant. We're 13 away. When I do go offline for this live stream, I'm sure we'll get up to 140 likes. That would be absolutely brilliant. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. Thank you for everyone for sharing your interaction for this game. It is much appreciated by me. Yeah, all attention now. It's turning towards PSG on Tuesday. Plenty of us to look forward to. And yeah, we'll be doing a live watch along of the Man United Liverpool game tomorrow because City can win the Premier League tomorrow with a Liverpool win. So let's see what happens there. Who would have thought it? Liverpool giving us the trophy. But Liverpool need the win if they want Champions League football next season. Poetic irony, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you to everyone for tuning in. Thank you for everyone for leaving their thoughts in the live chat and doing the interaction. Thank you to everyone that has left a thumbs up as well. It is much appreciated. If you want to go and check out my social media links, they're in the description below and also on the banner too. If you want to go and search for me and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, email also in the description below and on the banner too. If you want to go and hit me up for any sponsorships, for any videos or any general business inquiries, do go check out Mick Sid's channel as well. His link is in the description. He helped moderate this live watch along for you guys. He's also provided today's halftime entertainment as well. So go and check him out. He's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Less than 200 subs to go over at Mick Sid's channel. I feature on some of his videos as well. We've got plenty of good videos coming up for you guys to enjoy as well. So do go and check his channel out along with my other partner channels in the description as well. Go and subscribe over there with plenty more content to come. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Like I said, I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm going to get my analysis of this game sorted for you guys this evening. I'm also going to have the Man United game with their watch along out as well for you to go and set your reminders for. So I will see you guys again tomorrow for that match. But if you're just interested in City-based content, then we'll be back on Tuesday evening for the next live watch along for everybody to enjoy. So I'll see you then. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day. I hope everyone is safe and well too. 3 points for Manchester City. We're on the cusp of Premier League glory. Good win, great preparation for PSG. We could be Premier League champions tomorrow. Soak it all in and enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what football is all about. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'll see you all again very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day from wherever you are tuning in from. Peace. Ciao for now.